Oh, that's right. I'm narrator for this one. I was like,
Yep.
all right, go. Not really.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Sure.
so do you remember what happened last time?
Let's see. We decided that we were going to go ahead and date Miss Jelly Donut herself. Uh, I don't remember her name offhandedly, which kind of sucks. But we decided we were going to date her.
I
We had
remember
just
that part. I just mean like just before, up until this point. What happened just before this point?
I was getting there. We told her that we liked her, and then we started showing off our magical powers. And then there was a weird, creepy guy who was yelling at her for fucking up the internet. Oops, sorry, pardon my language. For messing up the internet by being, there. Uh, so she got angry. We got angry. We almost started something. Mason came and saved us. Uh, Once we had both calmed down, we went to go visit her up in, not Reeves,
Graves.
in Graves. Thank you. In
Reeves is a
Graves.
cool name too, though.
Yeah, I knew it was the wrong name, though. But we went to go visit her in Graves' room where she was calming down, where she put a smooch on us, and I think that's where we left off.
Huh. I wonder
Oh,
why we're
we
outside,
also
though.
we have some interesting things going on around the cafe. We're noticing a lot of junk and trash and rusty stuff, and we're not happy about it. But Graves says he's looking into it, so we're good.
Yeah, we know that stuff.
Yep,
Unless we have a new viewer, but until then, we won't go into the details of what all's happened unless they show up.
fair enough.
um, hold on one sec. I don't remember exactly what voice this was. I'm sure it was just my regular voice. Landry's real apologetic that he can't escort us. Blah, 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 blah. My throat is so tight. And that dryer is going off again, so it's like really, really thin air right now.
Ooh, I'm sorry. Oh,
Mate,
and for viewers, have a bit of a sinus thing going on, so I sound a little more nasally than normal. Not that I don't already sound nasally, so,
you sound normal to me.
Fair. Like I said, I don't already sound nasally.
Hmm. Jeez. Okay. In it. Landry's
Woo.
real apologetic that he can't escort us. Mason is pretty worked up about it too. She even stays late to see us off. I keep forgetting that you can't do F in this game. I carry
No
Finley.
F's in the chat.
I carry Finley, Jelly Donut, home. We move a little faster in case that guy decided to stick around. It's a pity Graves isn't around. He could have walked with us. Come on.
Yeah. That wasn't quite the voice I wanted. Warm up the vocals. Yeah, haven't seen him in a while. I hope he's okay.
I'm sure he's fine. You think he's lost or something?
I don't know.
Also, my voice isn't what it used to be because I had that horrible sickness.
Yes. Yes. So, forgive us for trying to readjust to some of these voices. This is Roundup. Not Roundup.
Warm up.
Warm up version 2.0. I don't know. While I was in the apartment, it looked messier than usual. There's dust on the shelves. He never leaves dust.
You think maybe he ran off?
He's dead. He's taken Dracula. But she's still here. She seems lonely. I mean, she's being fed, but he usually spends more time at home. That's all.
Yeah, I guess so. Finley nestles inside my zipped hoodie, both for privacy and for warmth. I look like I'm smuggling a pillow, but whatever.
This has gotta get... oh, sorry. My text is small. Let me pop that out so I can see it a little bit better. Boop. There we go. This is gonna sound real corny, but I can feel your heartbeat right now. It's kind of nice.
She curls up and rests her head against my chest. Don't get fresh. I don't think I've heard anyone say that for a while. I'm sure it's still a thing, but...
It is. Oh my... I'm not, you weirdo. It's comforting.
We order Thai from that one place. Turns out watching a cat eat pad ki mao, I totally messed that up, I think, isn't any more graceful than watching one eat pizza. Is that too spicy?
Not for me, it isn't. They never make it spicy enough.
Can I try?
You're gonna die. You like that kind of thing?
Well, I don't know. I'm curious.
Well, okay.
I think my husband just got home. We'll see.
Excellent timing.
Hold on. I'll just try a noodle and that hold on. I'll just try a noodle and that delicious looking pepper. It's pretty good. It's... Holy crap. My mouth is on fire. I chug my water. It does nothing. There's gotta be something in the kitchen. Milk, soda, anything.
Oh my god, is that too much for you? You baby?
I feel like I tried... I feel like I tried out to put out a campfire with my mouth. How can you even deal? Are all your taste buds dead?
Oh, of course not. I've built up a tolerance for the fine nuances of flavor.
You mean your taste buds are dead?
Yep.
My body is too weak. No. I'm so grateful for my boring, mild pad thai.
Alright, let's get cracking. Do you have that book handy?
Right here.
Can I?
She won't look me in the eye. Her tail twitches wildly. Oh no, is something wrong? Yeah, you okay?
Yeah. Can I sit on your lap while we read?
Oh. Yeah, okay, sure.
Easier for me to read that way, you know?
Yeah. Excuse me. It's like my throat is getting rid of all these like tiny air bubbles in my throat or something, and it's like, okay, I need to talk right now though. Okay. Then I can't.
Then you just breathe.
Then I can't talk at all for some reason.
Just the
Nothing.
qualms of working with a phlegmy throat.
Right. Sheepishly, Finley crawls into my lap. I can feel her back leaning against my stomach. It's... Well, I could think of a way this would be nicer, to be honest. Mochi looks on in disdain, then disappears into his cat bed. Hey, buddy, you never even try to sit on my lap. You can't get jealous now.
Okay, you still have the page bookmarked where we left off, right?
Sure do. So we study together. It feels like no time has passed, so why are my eyelids drooping? And then I look at the clock. Holy crap! It's like 3 a.m. We gotta work tomorrow.
Well, if you want to sleep, I'll be up for just a bit longer. I have an idea.
Oh yeah?
It's hard to articulate. I just have, like, gut feeling. And I don't want to tell you in case it doesn't work.
Oh, same thing happened to me.
Been staying up all night reading arcane tomes and weaving your dark magics.
Weaving. Oh yeah. All part of the package. We'll move on to human sacrifices next. Hehehe.
Lovely.
This yawn is too powerful to stop. Yeah, I'm gonna crash hard. I'll sleep in my room so you can stay up.
Sounds good. Good night, sweetie.
Oh, you too. Night, cutie. Don't stay up too late, okay?
You're so cute.
That woke me up. She's called me sweetie before, but now it feels a little more personal, you know? I like it. I swaddle myself in
You
blankets.
see that face.
Right? That's why I said it that way. I like
Oh
it.
my gosh.
I swaddle myself in blankets and try to calm back down. Come on. I drift off quite quickly, lulled by a faint murmur from the living room. Room.
Rum.
Room.
Rum.
Morning already. I have no idea what time I actually fell asleep, but it definitely wasn't early enough. I could carry Finley and the bags under my eyes. It's real tempting to hit snooze as many times as I can afford before I risk running late about 4, but that's not fair to my guest. I should see how she's doing. Hey! Sorry. I meant, what happened? How is she not a cat right now? Finley, you're...
I'm what?
Wake up! You're not a cat, you're hot!
As we discussed last time, she's milk tea.
Oh, I forgot to... Well, it doesn't matter now.
Too late.
She shares, huh? She stares down at herself, and that seeps through the sleep into her brain. She shoots off the couch and grabs my hands.
I'm not a cat! I'm not a cat!
You're not a cat. None of us are cats. We jump up and down and shriek with joy. From his bed, Mochi gives us a cranky stare.
Mer.
Well, I mean, one of us is still a cat. But what did you do? How did you do it?
I don't know. I didn't even know it had happened. I spent a lot of time working with magic last night. I guess that's it. Oh! I figured out my magic and what I can do!
Hello, Peggy! I am good, how are
Hi.
you? Did you have breakfast? Are you going to school? Did you not bite the other kids yesterday like I told you to?
Oh, you're supposed to bite them. Bite them hard. Bite them fast. Bite.
Did I tell you?
I'm too old for college. I'm a boomer. I don't want to learn anything.
I don't believe that. I had so many older people in my college classes. Just because they were trying to develop more skills, not because they were trying to get a better job. Monday to Thursday. Nice. That's like the best schedule. I always tried to make it so that I could have like an extra day to do something because I never had a day off, and it never worked out.
No, when I put my 2 cents in for college, I was doing the every day but weekends, which sucked. But I usually got out early because most of my classes was around 2.
See, he says even one of my classmates is 40 years old. I had so many that were older than that, but yeah. Oh no. He's still got the bad eyes.
He's kind of drippy now.
At least it doesn't look like he's got like chicken pox or something.
He still looks like he's sick.
He still looks like he's sick or drugged up or something.
He's a dragon who's now part muck.
Muck? Like Pokemon?
Yes, just like Pokemon.
Okay. But anyway, sorry.
We have to return to the dating sims. We just hit the peak where our cat girlfriend is no longer a cat.
What? Show me.
Kinda hard to show. Let's just say I know what to do if that guy comes back.
I hope he doesn't. But I also want to see.
I'll figure something out. But first, coffee.
Yes.
Maybe an hour or so.
No. You got it. Let's stop for breakfast before work. My treat.
So generous.
Have you been to the corner store around here? They make really amazing donuts. They're almost better than Mason's. Don't let Mason hear that.
Yeah, no, you will die. I've
Bye.
only been able to shop on the internet lately. Oh,
We'll
bye,
miss you,
Petchy.
Petchy.
Thank you for lurking. Enjoy the sounds of our voice.
You have one more line.
I see it. I'm gonna repeat the whole line though. I've only been able to shop on the internet lately, for obvious reasons. Oh, this is exciting! I can go to real stores again! I can wear all my new outfits and other people will actually see them!
Nah, you're right.
I want to take you shopping with me! We'll look so cute together!
Oh. Yeah. As we walk to breakfast, Finley tells me about the type of clothes she recommends for me. I'm not too good at fashion, but I think if it's with Finley, it could be a lot of fun. We pick up a box of donuts and eat them as we walk. Finley, come here for a sec. You got a little bit of donut glaze on the side of your mouth. This isn't gonna lead into anything weird, I promise. I'm just kidding.
I think Finley thinks it's gonna turn something weird.
Uh-huh.
Why don't you help me?
Wouldn't it be so funny? Obviously, there'd be so many people who were triggered, but wouldn't it be so funny if, like, this was happening and then suddenly, randomly, he just, like, punches her in the face? There, I got it!
Yes!
Sorry.
I fought off the evil eye thing. Wow.
I don't get it. Oh. She slips her hands around my shoulders. Oh, now I do. Well, if you insist. I lean in. Uh-oh. Who was this person? Was it you? Was it me? It's probably you.
Yeah, I think I decided on this person. Wow. Oh no, this is the different guy.
I still think it was you, though.
Yeah, no, he's still me, because I'm this guy and the other guy that we meet later. And I don't remember this voice.
Just give him the dude bra voice.
You bro, dude.
Dude bro, dude.
Wow. I'm not surprised you're fraternizing with your little white knife. I wouldn't be surprised if you pay all your followers with a little sugar.
Eh? Finley and I drop our hands. I whip my head to the side. Yep, it's him. His name is Creep. His parents didn't love him.
No. But I mean, at least, thankfully, he had a very fitting name. Your security isn't here to help you this time.
Did you ambush us?
There's nobody around to interrupt, so we can talk nice and clearly.
I've never been in a fight before. Not a real one, at least. I don't count the time in 4th grade I gave a kid a bloody nose by whacking him with my jacket zipper. Sorry.
That sounded like something very unfortunate to take to school in the 4th grade.
I guess this is as good a time as any to start. You take one step closer, you scrum lord, and I'm gonna...
Hurry.
She puts her hand on my shoulder and takes a step forward. She wipes the icing from her mouth with her thumb, then cracks her knuckles.
I got this.
Oh, she's gonna do the thing.
Normally, I wouldn't hurt a girl, but liars like you... Nope.
She puts her hands in the air in a peculiar gesture. I feel power. Something around her. Sorry, for some reason the sentence just doesn't really click in my brain.
Fair. Sometimes it just happens.
This is so cringy, I'm sorry. so bad.
I mean, yes, but at the same time, it was accurate for the time of the internet that this was made.
I don't like it. She's
I'm going for it.
basic white girl.
I mean, she was milk tea, so you know.
That is true.
Don't get to enjoy all the flavors of the tea. Just enjoy the cream. Hashtag blocked.
A gust of wind catches us from behind, smacking full force into the stalker. He stops. His arms fall to his sides. He's frozen in place. His shoulders twitch, but he can't seem to move any more than that.
Hashtag reported.
A ripple of wind catches around us. For a moment, there's silence. But then there are sirens. The siren gets louder, rounds the corner. It gets closer, closer, and I see the squad car stop right at the edge of the alley. A police officer walks towards us. I'll be the police officer.
Yep.
We've received reports of trouble. Are you all right?
This man has been harassing us. Please take him away.
That true, buddy. The officer slams, huh? The officer claps her hand firmly on the man's shoulder. I'm going to have to take you to the station. Come with me. Dumbly, he nods. The cop steers him toward the squad car. Then they're gone, suddenly, as they appeared. It should be as suddenly as they appeared.
Yeah,
What?
But one or two typos isn't going to be, you know, a huge fault.
Eh. What just happened? Did Finley do all that? This song is so loud. I'm sorry.
At least. Aww.
I'm sorry. I know it's important, but damn, that was loud. She stands rigid, staring in the direction of the car that is no longer there. Finley. She turns to me with a wild look in her eyes. They're almost glowing.
My dear, is how I'll handle creep.
You did that? All that? Holy crap, all I can do is bend soda cans. I am, like, useless at everything, including magic at this point.
I mean, we did initially call Avery a trash wizard, so...
If only Petchy was here. Petchy would be very happy to know that Avery is basically a raccoon. His spirit animal.
I was really scared it wouldn't work, but it did. It worked. We're safe.
How did you come up with that?
I don't know. I was just thinking over and over. Like, I wish things like blocking and reporting actually worked in real life. And it was like a light went off. So this is magic. I can do magic. I'm a wizard, Avery.
I love that. You already used that line.
I don't care. I love it.
We should be careful. I mean, when has this ever happened? Internet creeps don't just get magicked away by cops.
But what if it happened a lot more often?
And this is when Avery or Finley goes down the dark route.
Yes.
That would be a really interesting playthrough where, like, yeah, you've got all these routes to go with these characters, but there's literally the good and bad routes, you know?
Yes.
What?
Nothing, you sweet child. Don't worry about it. And give me some sugar.
You want another donut?
No, you dumbo.
So cute!
They're adorable.
I wish I had brought the music back because I'm sure it's a lot less intense now.
Probably. Well, too late now.
It'd be so funny if it was still intense, though.
No.
This isn't cute. She's attacking you, Avery.
I now hear in the backside of my brain the X-Men animated cartoon theme song, the do-do-do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Great. Thank you so much for getting that stuck in my head. Music, come back. Yay!
I'm walking on the sun with the stars on my shoulders and the wind in my hair, or some other complicated metaphor that relates to me being in love. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I've been so happy lately, it's great. I mean, work is still work and mochi is still mochi, but I got a real cute crush I can spend my time with, and I'm starting to get to the bottom of this magical curse thing.
Oh. Pick, say nothing.
What? How is that any different than don't say anything? These choices are so obtuse. This whole game is obtuse. Amnesia.
Yes. No, you don't get it. There's a nuance here. Ayaka is choosing between action and inaction, and
It's not Ayaka. It's Akia.
yeah.
And the only reason why I got triggered is because I got a character named Ayaka, and I was like, ah.
I'm sorry. If I don't know a name, I make it up. You know me by now.
I just want to see them smooch, okay?
I know. I told you. I'm basically an expert on this route. This leads to the best kissing scene.
I guess I've never really been that kind of person. Like, okay, maybe I'm really weird because I love visual novels, and I do like the romance stuff or whatever, and I do want there to be a kissing scene, but it's not like, you know, I need to see the kissing scene kind of thing.
There's 12 different options of kissy scenes, and you need to examine each one and know why which one is the best one.
No, I personally like the story and the characters. Like this game, I like how they develop her. She's actually got like an arc and stuff, but oh my gosh, Amnesia just drives me up a wall sometimes because the characters never change. And even in other routes, they're still basically the same person, and it's like, okay, well, it's not super interesting.
Fair. But you gotta get Bill, that slow burn. And this is the slowest burn. I live for that stuff.
We didn't have a slow burn.
It was a little, 'cause you're so dense.
Hey. As promised, Finley did bring in Blast Zone. We're huddled around her laptop playing. I didn't think I'd like a romantic game about boys fighting, but this is really compelling. We've been playing bits and pieces on breaks and after work. Everyone else stays away because Finley's tried this shtick on them before. They're a loss, honestly. There's a lot of good romantic angst in this game. I've settled into one of the beanbags and Finley's head is in my lap. That's also part of our new evening routine. It's late, everyone else went home. I'd suggest we go back to one of our apartments to play, but there's no way Finley's gonna interrupt this scene. So when we beat this... Sorry, my voice cracked. So when we beat this, should we do one of the other routes?
No, Kita or bust.
Kata. Wow, strong opinions.
Wow, lack of being able to say the names right. You don't understand. The story falls apart in all the other routes. It's terrible. It's a trash game.
I am not the same, Finley, I'm sorry. I'm so interested in all the nuances and facets, or whatever, facets? Sorry, of a game.
Faucets, yes. For how to make the water run. It's just like the laundry.
The laundry. I'm gonna go do some laundry now.
Bye. She's just trying out all the nuances and the facets.
And you said you like this game.
Complicated.
It's complicated. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I am gonna have to shut the window. For some reason, there's a lot of people walking around today, and it's like, okay.
There's a spatial issue. It's not technical. It's spatial. It's people-nernal? People-nernal. That doesn't sound right. That was really loud. Welcome back. Don't worry, I filled the dead time with my noise.
What's up? Hello.
I filled the dead space with me chattering, so we are good.
Gotcha. Okay. I probably shouldn't have ate breakfast before this. I get it. If I wasn't playing this, I'd be playing some other trash game. What should I be doing? Or what I should be doing is figuring out how to break the curse for everyone else. It's tricky. I don't know how to introduce them all to magic. Finley offered to make a video, but that sounds like too much work. We should just get them all together after work someday and do it. It's been weird to get everyone in the same place lately. And then there's Graves. Where is he?
You gotta pick before it times out.
Right. I picked the suggested choice, and we continue with the scene in the game. It's been graciously quiet since that thing with the internet rando. Graves did say something about security improvements a while back. Maybe he did something to keep people out. Like a ward? Did he accidentally ward himself out too?
Ooh! This is the good part. Stop zoning out.
She slaps my shoulder, and that train of thought dissipates. Sorry, I was thinking about some work stuff, and that it's getting kinda late.
Aw, man. Okay. Let's save it and do this tomorrow then, okay?
Kata.
Kata's confession requires your full attention.
I await it with bated breath. Sort of. But come on, let's go. We can't stay here all night either.
Alright.
It's way later than when I usually leave. Usually the sunset's still peeking through the city skyline, but tonight the moon's already high. Back home, the crickets would be chirping full force right now. They get super noisy this time of year. Car noises echoed from the main roads are close enough. Finley's apartment is in the same direction as mine, so we walk hand in hand to the halfway point.
So, there's a sequel to Blast Zone, but it's garbage, you know? They added new characters and totally played down Kita's backstory. Wait till we beat it. Then I'll tell you.
She's been talking about the game the whole way back. I'm glad I could share it with her, but wow, is there a lot of backstory to remember.
And later we should talk videos. I want to introduce you in my vlog. I think we could start doing cute little bits about where we go on dates and in the city and stuff.
That sounds so fun, but are you sure, like, about me on the internet? I don't have a lot of, like, on-screen charisma or anything.
Oh, I think you have plenty of charisma. Are you saying I have bad taste?
No, that's not what I said. She gives my hand a squeeze. What was I saying?
I'm just teasing.
I lace my fingers between hers and pull her closer. Sadly, we're already at the crossroads where we have to part ways. You know, it's not like you guys can't stay at each other's houses. Okay? You already did it.
It's totally forbidden. No, forbidden. Now that they're humans, they can't do that no more. I come over, but I've got some editing to do, so see you tomorrow?
You know where to find me.
Of course. Then, the thrilling conclusion of our game.
She gives me a quick kiss, then bounds off down the road to her apartment.
Bye, sweetie.
Bye! Well, I better start picking out some vlog-worthy outfits, huh? I'm sure Finley will go shopping with me. I think about it the rest of the way home. As I round the corner, I feel a tense, creeping stiffness crawl up my spine. My steps slow, my legs are suddenly heavy. This is familiar, like the feeling I got the other day before I ran into that dude who kept staring at me. It's like someone's breathing down my neck or looming behind me, reading over my shoulder. Is someone following me?
Yes.
I whip around. Just the street. I walk faster. I feel it growing with every step toward my apartment. Dread hollows a burrow in my stomach. Why do I feel so anxious? I'm just going home. I don't even have far to go. Ugh. Am I getting... Oh no. It's him. Did he find out where I live? Does he live here too? No, that's too much of a coincidence. My limbs freeze. I feel my heart shaking inside my ribcage. My head is swimming. Everything is wrong, and I can't place why.
Howdy.
Good evening. Good night. My voice feels small and foreign, like it's thrown by a ventriloquist. I try to beeline for the door, but he sidesteps and blocks my way. This is the beginning of every yaoi doujinshi.
Wow.
Sorry. I had to throw it out there, but I totally messed it up.
Shame.
Bad included.
Now, why the hurry? Won't ya answer a couple of questions, kiddo?
His deep, drawling voice is saccharine venom. I'm pretty sure it's saccharine. I'm gonna Google that, though,
Yep.
because...
It's saccharine.
Okay. I'll take your word for it. Tasty.
You still have a line?
Oh, sorry. For some reason I thought
No.
he was the one talking. I don't know why.
No?
He puts on a smile, but it's certainly not one that puts me at ease. Do you need directions? You seem lost. I can't keep the tremor out of my voice. He notices.
Well, ain't you smart? Right to the point. Why, yes, I am lost. But I ain't looking for a place. Oh, I found that. Looking for a guy. Think you can help?
I'm pretty new to the city. I probably can't.
I reckon you can. Suppose I shouldn't mince words. You're a busy person. I'm already feeling guilty wasting your time. I'm trying to hunt down graves. You seen him?
Is he a friend? He can't be. He feels...
See, I've been looking all over for my old buddy, and it's like he don't exist. Ain't that a shame?
Oh yeah, I haven't seen him recently either. Anger flashes over his face like an eclipse, vanishing as quickly as it had come.
Too bad. We got so much to talk about. I suppose His apprentice will do. That'll send the message.
Intend to reaches my feet before it hits my ears. I'm running before I know it. I'm not dumb enough to stick around and find out what he means by send the message. I don't look behind to see if he's following. That would slow me down. I have to get to the cafe. I just have to run like I'm being chased, even if I'm not. Ping! I hear a sharp noise behind me, like a metal bat hitting a home run. My foot gets stuck. On what? I don't know. But it hits the ground and stays there. The force knocks me over and twists my ankle in a way that shocks pain up my leg. I'm seeing stars and I want to crawl away. But I can't.
I gotta speak to Graves about your manners. Didn't even excuse yourself. What a rude little kid.
I look down. My foot is covered in rust. Rust? His movement is molasses, like he's enjoying a stroll through the park. I crane my head over my shoulder to see him, but it's hard from this angle.
If you'd been polite, we wouldn't need to fight. Didn't want to hurt you, kitten. I only need a couple eggs. But if you want a duel, I ain't complaining. Promise you won't run away, yeah? I won't play dirty if you don't.
I don't think I could break this rust without breaking my ankle off. It feels like it's already broken. Tears sting my eyes. I can barely use my magic to make trash sculptures. How am I supposed to use it to fight? I'm doomed.
You haven't changed a bit, Nock. Still pushing around the weak to excuse your own
Maleficence. Just like Maleficent.
It looks like it's spelt wrong. It's weird.
It's a little different, but yeah, that's where Maleficent's name comes from, is that.
Fair enough. Still pushing around the weak to excuse your own maleficence.
I've never been so happy to hear my boss's voice. Graves! Graves will know what to do. I know it.
Ah. And here you come, acting like you ain't got nothing to do with it. Gonna get me all nostalgic, old man.
From out of nowhere, Graves is already next to me. He kneels down and places a hand on my foot. What's he holding?
Hold your head. Don't move. This may burn a little.
A sensation washes over my rusted foot like stepping in a puddle of battery acid. Oh yeah, that sounds lovely.
Oh, yes.
Well, maybe that's a bit extreme. It burns, but it doesn't hurt. Rust crumbles to dust, and I'm free. I flex my ankle. It doesn't feel great, but I can at least put weight on it now. Graves stands between me and Noct. With a flourish only Graves could accomplish, he pulls a sword from his cane. What a perfect weapon for him.
Yep.
Noct shoves his hand in his pocket and rests on his metal bat like a cane. Just standing there, waiting.
How are you now? Can you stand unassisted?
Yeah, thanks. Who is that?
If you'll recall the bike in that alley.
I almost forgot. The one that was rusted over? The one Graves told me not to touch? This is why?
We need the source of our collective woes.
Hello, Petchy!
Ouch. Apparently Petchy is our source of collective woes.
No.
Bad timing.
Shut up!
It's not my fault. You're the one who said it.
We love Petchy.
We do! The Peachy Petch! Aw, come on now. And after all we've been through together.
This tongue thing is not necessary, sir.
It totally is.
Put it away.
Nah. Avery, I don't imagine this will end well. I have a favor to ask.
Whatever you need, boss. He drops the cane sheath and takes my hand. His eyes are fierce, fire and ice staring into mine. I feel like I shouldn't blink.
I give it to you. All of it. Take care of it for me, Avery.
What? All of what?
Everything. Everything of mine.
I don't want Dracula. I don't even know what Dracula is. I'm assuming it's a cat, but I don't know.
Yep. It's a cat. Don't think... Because we get the better scene going into the basement, you never actually get to meet Dracula because he's up in Frank's apartment.
I thought Dracula was a
apparently-
girl, though.
Yeah, well, it's a girl cat, but
Oh.
you know, cat.
Okay.
Don't matter. For the cat, it's something where I believe she's a fluffy black and white cat who's got like sharp-looking eyes.
Things.
Well, no eyes. Her
Oh.
eyes are very sharp.
Because I know that there are like cats that have those fangs too, because they just have
Yeah,
an
so fast a little
overgrowth.
bit.
Yeah.
Yep. We had one of those. Everything of mine you'll understand. Now go. As fast as you can. Go to the cafe. You'll be safe there.
What was that all about? I don't feel any different. Because Mr. Krabs.
Yep.
Nice.
Why are you dawdling? Go.
It's not dwaddling. But I'll
I
accept
see
it.
dawdling.
It's dawdling.
Dawdling.
It's not dwaddling, it's dawdling.
Dawdling!
If it was dwaddling, the W would be different in a different location.
Nah, it's still dawdling.
I want to help Graves.
I believe that is incorrect.
Really?
Yes.
I
Let
don't
me-
like this.
Hold on.
This song makes me think we're up in the club, yo. Do, 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 do. You guys can't see me, but I'm headbanging right now.
Nice.
Oh, I didn't tell you. I'm working on my VTuber thing. So the people on Twitch will eventually have something to look at so that they can see my facial expressions and whatnot.
Yeah, no, I believe the correct answer is to run away.
But you say believe.
Unfortunately, the walkthrough I have is incomplete.
That's not a good walkthrough. Give me a sec.
No, it's the Steam walkthrough, which is even worse.
I hate to say it, but oh my gosh, this song is so loud.
Yeah, no, it should be run away if I remember correctly from watching Dodger and Octopink play. Because if you stay, you die.
Hustle, cat, run away, or help Graves. What header? Always run when Graves tells you to, unless you're going for the achievement and image. You do not want to stay and help. Sounds fair. I don't even know if it's a reliable source, but I'm gonna take it.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Tasty.
Don't worry, kitten. Do I need to say it again?
No.
Okay. I'll catch it.
Nox words haunt me as I run the best I can on my sore ankle. It hurts every time, every step, but I can't stop. I pull out my phone as I run. I mash the touchscreen to get to Finley's number. Usually we just text because I hate talking on the phone. If I call, maybe she'll notice and realize it's an emergency. Ring, ring, ring. Banana phone. Voicemail. Crap. I try a few more times. I almost dialed the pizza place by accident because my hands are shaky. Maybe they'd be able to help me too. I can see the cafe in front of me when my ringtone blares to life. Crap, did Noct hear that? I should have been more quiet. I answer the phone before it can ring anymore. Hello?
What the hey, Avery? Everything alright? You locked yourself out or something? Because if you want to come over...
No. No, this is bad. I got attacked.
Oh my god, what?
Some witch. Attacked me. Attacked Graves. It's bad.
Avery, oh my god, where are you?
I'm heading to the cafe.
I'll meet you there, hon. I'm coming.
No, wait. She's already hung up. I just needed to reach out to someone to tell them what happened. I didn't think this through. What if Noct intercepts her? My gut fills with terror. After all, if he knows who I am, he knows who she is too. Nah. Finley's stronger than me. She knows how to handle creeps. Right? I hobble into the cafe, lock the door behind me, and collapse onto the nearest sofa. I close my eyes for a moment, but then... that sound. Someone's furiously jiggling the handle. Holy crap, now that I've had a few minutes to let everything catch up, my ankle hurts like hell. I try to hobble to the door, but it flies open before I have the chance. I ready myself to fight a murderer armed with a bat, but it's... Finley throws her arms around me and buries my face in her chest. Sorry, I thought it would be the other way around for some reason. Her face in his chest makes sense to me, but okay.
I mean, that's usually where the women's chests go, is the other's face. So, you know, fair.
Noct didn't kill me, but she might if she keeps squeezing me this hard.
Avery! Avery, baby, what happened? Who hurt you? Just point me in the right direction, I will destroy! Nobody hurts my honey like that.
Alright, sorry.
What? Avery, what's the matter?
She loosens her grip just enough so I can escape and breathe again. I am okay. Hurt my ankle, but I'll be okay. We need to stay safe and think about what to do. He was a witch, Finley. A witch beat Graves.
Oh my god, what do we do? Is Mama Finley gonna have to block him?
Jeez. Don't be reckless. It's too dangerous. The door flies open and our heads whip around toward it. Graves! What happened? Where is he? And suddenly everyone is here. The curse must have broken for everyone at once. This should be good news, but... Oh, Reese. It's bad. He's still out there, I think. Still out where? He lunges, but Mason intercedes. Stop. They're injured. What happened to him? You have to tell me what happened. Someone attacked us. I have no idea who he was, but he had a grudge against Graves. His name was Noct, I think. Too many people now. I don't know who that is. No, I don't know who that is. What happened then? This Noct guy, I think he beat Graves. Reese clutches at his chest. He looks like he might fall over and pass out. I reach out to ease him to the seat, but he swats me away. I knew it. I knew he was going to get in over his head. I knew another witch was on his tail, but he told me to stay out of it. Damn it! I should have helped. Why didn't he let me help? Reese sinks into the couch and slams the armrest with his fist. Beating on furniture isn't going to do anything, but if that helps him feel better. He sinks his fingers into the cushion and looks hard at the floor. His eyes gloss over. He's holding back tears with everything he's got. I feel really bad. For all his blustering, Reese admired Graves a lot. I totally slurred that sentence, sorry. think he was the only one of us who really did. I guess now, after Graves saved me like that, I kinda do too. Too little too late, I suppose. So... now what happens? What do? We avenge him. Of course. We kill Noct. Whoa. That's a bit extreme.
You okay over there?
I'm good.
Need a water refresher for the throat?
Water would just make it worse. My, I've got a hair tie in my hair, but it's falling out, so I gotta fix it because it's giving me a headache.
Okay. I'll give you a second to readjust yourself. In the meantime, I don't know what I'll do in the meantime. Ooh, I know what I can do in the meantime.
It's not gonna take very long. Don't worry about
No.
it.
Yeah,
I'm already ready.
No.
What were you gonna do?
Click. Aw.
Ah?
I was gonna try and read Absu again to see if we can get one that's a little less trippy.
I think you can only do it once every 30 minutes or something like that. Maybe
Fair.
once every hour. All's fair in a duel. If that's what this guy wants, that's what he gets. When he comes for the cafe, I'll take it back from him. Comes for the cafe? Why would he do that? When a witch defeats another in a duel, they take the loser's property. But he'll have to beat me to get it. And this also lets you know that Reese knows about it.
He knows a lot more than us. Is Graves really dead?
I don't know if Noct's intent was to kill him.
Damn it.
Now Landry's the one who looks pissed. This is kind of scary. I've never seen him do anything but laugh and smile before, so it's almost as jarring as seeing Reese cry.
Magic is a scourge.
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 No.
Why
don't you? Okay. I was like, why don't you?
Magic is a scourge. This always happens when you get too close.
Reese's head snaps up. And what do you know about magic? You haven't studied. Hayes readies himself with wide eyes, his mouth pursed like the conversation is a game of double dutch played with live wires. What is it? Why does everyone keep talking about magic? Was Graves cursed too? I've been summoned. Goodbye, Petchy.
Oh no.
We'll miss you.
Oh wait, no. I think he's been summoned because we played a song. Yes. We made him appear. Don't replay that button though. We had a conversation about that just a moment ago.
He already knows about it. He knows about it. No, I mean to hear.
See? I was on the right.
We just loved you so much. Even Tasty subconsciously needed you here.
Yes, we needed you to return. And all the peachy goodness. He must have been, right?
It all sounds so unreal still. Are you sure it's magic? Of course it is. How else would this be happening? But he was too strong to get cursed. That part was just us.
But he wasn't too strong to not curse us.
What does that matter now? He's gone. And this Noct is gonna be here to take everything else too. He spits the name like it's profane. Reese lunges himself from the chair and storms to the door. He puts his hand in his pocket like he's concealing a weapon. How would he just take the cafe? That's not how property works. There are like deeds and stuff. Not that I know much about it than that, but I'm pretty sure my parents didn't kill a witch to buy their house. Yes, all the love, Petchy. Of course it's more complicated. I don't exactly have time to explain which territories. I just know that when you're defeated in a duel, you give your property to the winner. Don't ask why I capitalize give.
I think it's, quote, give, unquote.
So, unless Graves gave it away before the fight, Noct owns the cafe now. Yes, apparently gave is like a term for witches. I remember Graves grabbing my hand and staring through me. I remember his words. I think he did. What? Before he fought, before he told me to run away, he told me that he gave everything to me. You? Why you? You're a newborn baby stumbling through the witching world. That's not fair. You can't handle it. You can't handle the truth.
I think they damn well can. It's not like Avery's alone, right? I mean, I'm here too. I can kick some rando witch's ass too.
Sans when can you use magic? Great reference.
Avery taught me.
She sounds so proud when she says that. It makes me feel proud by extension. Guess I did some good, being the trash panda wizard that I am.
Yes.
That just makes me so happy. If Finley can learn, I can too. Sorry, I can't talk really. I can't talk super low.
All good?
Finley.
Oh. Jealous? Brady, I can take you in a fight now?
Ha. Wouldn't need magic to beat the snot out of some creep. Let me show him. Let him show his face. Sorry. Let me show him his face. I was like, wow, that is really violent.
Yes.
I was like, I don't doubt Mason can do this, but holy damn.
If she does do that, we're gonna have to sit her down and say, Mason, we understand. You're the tough girl. But that was too much tough girl.
Listen, this is not what we meant by help him get a facelift, okay?
Well, I don't know if I'm okay with fighting, but we can all stick together and keep both Avery and the cafe safe. Right, guys?
Yes. I think a little self-defense could help us all. I know I'd feel a bit better. Ha! If that's how you'll all be then, you can't expect me to straggle behind. Of course, I'll show you all how magic's really done.
First things first, here's the plan. Avery, do you know for sure that Graves is defeated?
Well, if the curse is broken, it's a pretty safe assumption.
Do you know what they say about assumptions? Reese, would it ease your mind a bit if I go with you to investigate?
Sure. I could use muscle to hold me back from eviscerating Noct.
Avery, you gotta take care of Mochi. What if Noct, takes him as a hostage or something?
I bet he's the kind of scum who would do that.
I'll get him. I'll bring Mochi back here.
What? Finley, no.
Come on. I'm good at stealth, and I've already got a key to your place. Who else is going to go?
I'm surprised she didn't point out the fact that if you go, you would be an easy target, and he's gonna go after Avery.
Mm-hmm.
Since when are you good at stealth?
I'm so good at those gear games. Just give me a cardboard box and I'll be good to go.
God.
Wow. Avery.
That is
Avery,
so.
wow.
That is so 1990. Finley, you're not old enough to know about that. Unless she's really into retro games, you know what I mean?
I mean, could be.
I don't even know where to start with that. Look, doesn't matter. You stay and rest. Finley, Landry, Reese, go on your missions. I'll protect Avery. I can help too. I know some first aid. I can help with your ankle, Avery. Guys, I'm just some screw-up kid. You don't have to do this for me. Of course we do.
Yeah. You're our screw-up kid. We stick together through thick and thin, us cursed cat.
Tears of gratitude sting my eyes. I never thought I'd have friends like this, who'd endanger themselves for me. I mean, I would hope my friends never endanger themselves for them. The way that sentence was made kind of sounded like he was hoping. My high school friends would have run off the moment someone said curse. I love these guys. I vigorously scrub my face. Don't want to get too mushy. I hobble back to the couch. Okay, we can do this, right?
Yeah.
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 Yep, we totally heard you in the distance. Thank you for investing yourself in this haze. Thank you.
Promise me nobody's gonna get hurt, okay? Please. Give us more credit than that.
Yeah. This guy will be sorry if he underestimates.
Then we enact our plans. Reese, Landry, and Finley all head out together. It's so weird to see them walk away from the cafe as humans. Hayes vanishes into the bathroom with the first aid kit. Oh, that was the game. I was like, Tasty, you okay? What is that? That was so creepy.
Yeah.
Mason dips into the kitchen, and I hear a horrific screeching noise like metal against linoleum. It'd be even worse than that. Or, never mind. What is she doing? She returns triumphantly. She smirks at me, or more accurately, at the dumb, gawking face I'm making. Block the door. With what? An industrial range? She gives me a self-satisfied smirk, then paces in front of the front door and the windows like a sentry. Oh my god, who needs magic? She can snap that knocked guy in half with her hands. Hayes is back with bandages and a bag of ice. Gingerly, he removes my shoe and rolls up my pant leg to get a better look at my ankle. I'm glad I'm wearing socks that don't have holes. That would be embarrassing.
Yes, that's the embarrassing part.
Hey! Oof, my ankle doesn't look great, but it could be a lot worse. I don't think it's sprained, just twisted. You just need rest. He slowly, neatly wraps my ankle with one of the sketchy bandages. Then he pins it in place like a pro's work. A professional ankle wrapper? Doesn't nearly pay quite as well as a cafe dishwasher, but oh well.
I mean, fair.
Do you know a lot of first aid, Hayes? You're way calmer than I expected. I studied in Scouts. Injuries and things don't bother me. Never have. Not everything makes me feel anxious. Ha 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 ha. Well, thank you. I'm glad you're here to patch me up. He smiles sheepishly, but averts his gaze to the ground towards the ice pack. He props my foot up on one of the big puffy ottomans, then places the ice on my ankle. Oh my god, does that not feel good? Now, just keep it elevated and rest a little. And take the ice off in 20 minutes. Thanks again, Dr. Hayes. I'm going to go make some coffee. I think everyone will need it. I stress snap once Hayes goes back upstairs. Sometimes I need a system shutdown before I can think straight again. I think even the cats know something's up because they all swarm me. I've got 2 on my lap and the others pile around me. It's soothing to hear them and feel their little paws stretch out at me. I hope it's helping them too. It's not good sleep. Anytime I nod off, I have horrible visions of Noct turning Finley or the others to rust, and I startle myself back awake. This is a mess. Such a huge mess. I try to shut out the thoughts by remembering the Finley sanctioned blast timeline. It's not much, but I feel a little bit better. Somehow, I nod off just for a moment. I shoot awake when I hear the door fly open. Is it knocked? Did he come right through the front door? Can witches come in uninvited, or is that vampires? Oh, it's Finley. Again. She bounces the door against her hip since her hands are full of cat carrier. The fussy lump inside is unmistakable. Mochi!
The angriest of cats. Wow, you are so bitey! Hold your pants on, baby!
I've never heard that phrase, that expression.
I think it's supposed to be keep your pants on.
Right? Mochi! Did you have any trouble? Is everything okay?
Fine. Though, I had to lure him into the carrier with treats, and he hated every moment of being in there.
The next ASMR is going to be Ghost saying a Mochi quote. The only thing that Mochi has actually ever said to us was, "Don't forget the wet food."
Nice.
That's the only thing.
Unless Ketchy actually wants you to say mer or meh or burr.
Murr. So same as always. That's good.
How about it? Should I unleash the beast? Mer!
Yeah. Mochi, if you cause any trouble with the other cats, you're going right back in, got it? Like he's gonna choose now to start listening. Finley opens the cat carrier and it shoots off like a furry cannonball. Then he stands there, dumbstruck. He's got his own troubles now in playing nice with the cafe cats, but at least he's here. That's one less thing Noct could use against me. Once she's done, I grab Finley by the shoulders and drag her onto the couch.
What?
No, stay here for a second, okay? Just, please. I tangle my fingers in her hair and bury my face against her shoulder. I was worried.
Oh, Avery. I didn't even have time to get scared. I kept thinking about how this guy's hurt you and, oh, I'm gonna get angry again.
I kiss the underside of her chin. She breathes a deep, tired sigh. It's okay. It's all gonna be okay.
Yeah, it is.
I see movement in front of the cafe. Is it? No. There's too many people for it to be knocked. Anyway, I'd know that hat anywhere. It's Reese and Landry back already with Graves. Or what used to be Graves. Now he looks like a forgotten statue, flaking bits of rust off as they haul him up on the sidewalk. Are their hands glowing? I squint to get a better look. Oh, they look like garden gloves? Glowing garden gloves. They set Graves in front of the cafe, then come inside. Reese peels his gloves off, then helps Landry with his. Nobody touch him unless you are properly enchanted. The rest spreads easily. Are you gonna leave him out there? He looks like a huge, ugly yard gnome. Not that I'm gonna say anything.
We can't risk the cats coming over to investigate. They might touch the rust, and Reese said it could spread to them too.
I can't take him upstairs. Dracula would be at risk. Poor Dracula. I know she'll be heartbroken.
So, now what do we do?
We get ready. Who here knows a thing or two about magic? I mean, I know the two of us learned a thing or two, though we're hardly experts. I guess we'll do the best we can to teach you, though. Speak for yourself. You can't teach me anything I don't already know. Wait, yeah, Reese, how do you know so much about this? I've learned a thing or two in my time. I'm not an assistant manager just because I'm good at accounting. I don't even know my numbers very well. Just kidding.
Can't count to 12 without my fingers and my toes.
I'm a little worried about myself if I've got 12 toes. I have no idea what kind of magic you've been learning, Avery, but I won't let you steal the spotlight. I'll beat him. Haven't you been listening? He beat Graves. We gotta team up and come up with a plan. We fight alone. He picks us off. We all jump him. We have a chance. See, Mason gets it. A little scary, though.
I mean, she just knows her street smart. There's nothing that scary.
She wasn't part of the gang or nothing, nah.
Nah.
Well, what do you propose? Haven't you ever cram studied before finals? I don't know why I suddenly sound like Grace. Haven't you ever cram studied before finals? We'll do that using the tried and true Gray method. We shove enough magic in our short-term memory to beat him. It'll work. It works every time, except for the 70% of times it doesn't.
Great. Very helpful.
We probably forget it 5 minutes after, but who cares by then? We'll be done. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
You got a better one? See? It'll be fine. I'm basically an expert here, too. I got through half my book reports without even opening the book.
Oh, your teachers were just nice to you. Don't even start with me there.
No.
Just take the time to study properly. Alright, everyone get me the book and I'll get this started. If I ever needed confirmation that I don't want to be a teacher, I got it today. I try leading a sort of haphazard class on magic, but it's like herding cats. Oh, I know this feeling.
I wonder why.
I know this feeling. Reese keeps correcting me. I hate that. I think Mason fell asleep. Landry keeps getting distracted and wandering off. Finley's interested, but she's also interested in her phone. That's John for you. Hayes is too shy to actually try anything. But he's a good boy. Hell, it looks like Mochi is paying more attention than they are. This is important, so I keep trying, and I think they do too, but I'm exhausted. Look, I'm beat, y'all. I gotta take a nap. Can you just sort of, like, independent study?
You should get some rest. We can take it from here.
Yeah, that sounds great. But we have to prepare to fight.
We don't even know if this guy's coming.
We know this guy's coming, Finley. Don't even do that. We could, take guard shifts.
Right. We'll go and... That's a little bit high-pitched. Hold on. Let me drop it down. Right. We'll go in shifts. Avery can rest. 2 of us can stand guard. And the rest can move the cats into the basement.
The basement? Why?
I don't want any of them in the line of danger. They're safer if they're away from us. I doubt Noct cares about the cat. He won't go chasing them. We gotta herd them all down there. We can do it together if we work together. We can do it together if we work together. Yep, that's what the line says. Totally is what the line says.
You better get Mochi and Dracula too. I don't want to leave Dracula alone. She must be scared.
Sure. And you get her and then keep the cats company.
Ooh, wait a sec. Okay. No, I'm taking first shift as guard. Gotta give this asshole what's coming to him. Graves wanted that way.
I'll take care of them, Landry. The cats like me. Great. I'll take the other guard shift. Everyone else, relax.
Reese and Landry guard the door. I fall back on the couch. Napping is all I feel ready to contribute. I stare at the ceiling while I listen to Finley and Mason herding the cats. Glad I have an excuse to not do that. I hear the soft sound of footsteps approaching, then silence. Not long after that, I feel the gentle peck of a kiss against my forehead. Hello? Tasty?
Sorry, I had a cough attack and I muted myself.
Ah.
I had water go down the wrong pipe. Good.
I thought you were watching the cats.
Mason and Hayes are taking care of it. Good.
I move over and Finley takes the space I've been occupying. She pats her lap. I take the invitation by flopping across her legs.
I know.
I feel her fingers sift through my hair. Man, I could die right here.
I know. It's gonna be okay.
Aw, you're spoiling me.
I know, right? Don't get used to it.
I'll make it up to you. I'll do something really nice. Just name it.
Avery.
This sounds serious enough that I pop an eye open. She is serious.
If we make it out of this, will you?
What? This is so sudden.
You cosplay with me?
Oh my god.
What? I think you would make a good
Akia.
Akya. Or there's other games you might like.
I mean, that's it? Of course I will.
Perfect. I have this one group in mind too, and I think you'd.
Ugh. The unmistakable sound of glass breaking. I shoot up so quickly my blood can't keep pace. The room swirls. I feel sick. Footsteps thunder from somewhere. The basement? I'm not sure. What was that?
It came from upstairs. Ooh, good thing we moved Dracula.
Should we go see what it was?
Don't you dare. I'll go.
The stomping storm's close enough to reveal its source. Mason, wild-eyed but ready. No, I will.
What? No!
Did you redeem one?
No, that wasn't me.
No, Petchy.
Yes.
Murr. Yes. Try and stop me.
Well, okay, but be careful.
I got an ad, bro.
Oh no! It's okay. If you got an ad, we will totally repeat it. We'll give you a couple of seconds to catch back up. You're good.
Tell him to let us know when he gets back. Because I can't text him because I'm recording full screen. It's so weird that Twitch can't find Hustle Cat for some reason.
Got it.
Mason stalks upstairs, fit to kill. I think staying down here is the right idea. 3 of 4.
Oh boy.
Time passes. At first, nothing. But then muffled voices. Thumping. Maybe staying down here wasn't the right idea. I exchange glances with Finley. Even Landry and Reese have noticed. Landry puts his hand on Reese's shoulder and gives him a firm, I thought it said grip. Firm nod. Grim nod.
Please keep guard.
Right. those long strides, he's already at the stairs. I'm back. Murr.
Welcome back.
Murr. Murr.
Freebie one for missing out the first time through.
Finley, hold on. Finley launches from the couch after him.
I'm coming too. Avery, stay there. You aren't fit to be tromping up and down like that.
What? No, I can go too. Another crash. Another window shatters. Something falls to the ground hard. I wince at the noise. It's like someone threw a car off the roof. There's debris everywhere. Landry flies up the steps to the apartment. The rest of us rush to the front window. It's knocked. He's on the ground, pinned underneath something. Metallic? What is it? He pushes it aside. No! Reese throws open the door and charges at Knocked. And the statue? Did Graves have a statue in his apartment? It's Mason! No! No!
Don't beat us to the plot point. Continue.
You don't know if it's true or not. I'm just assuming. Because she went upstairs and Finley was supposed to come after her and she's like, no, I don't want you to come with me.
Yep.
I don't remember anything like that. It kind of looks like a... Oh, God.
What is it?
That's... You bastard. Are you gonna arrest us all one by one? What's it gonna take?
What would you have me do? You're being so difficult.
She didn't even have magic.
Haha, she didn't need it. Pushed me out a window, that one. What muscle? But you, what's a little gosling gonna do to me?
Ugh. Reese pulls something out of his pocket, but Knocked is there before we see what it is. Reese's hand is frozen in place, rusted.
Stop him!
She strains to pass me, but I throw my arms around her waist to stop her. Don't, he'll turn you to rust.
Chairs! I have to block his ass! He'll get everyone if I don't!
Do it from the door, don't leave. She pries my hands away and charges the entrance, standing wide-legged in the doorway to block his way. Knox seems preoccupied with admiring his handiwork as the rust slowly creeps up Reese's arm.
Check block!
Her voice rings out like a church bell, clear and deafening, and that telltale gust of wind blasts from behind her. The wind hits him full on, but it barely moves his hair. He raises an eyebrow and stares directly through us. I don't think it worked.
Hashtag block!
I think you're, talking too loud because it keeps cutting you out.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, real bad.
Let me try again. I'll bring you down a notch. Left canopy. What? It has to! Hashtag block!
Again, the wind. Again, he's...
I hate to have to ask, because you're trying real hard over there. But what are you doing? I can't understand that gibberish. Why? What am I doing wrong?
Now is not the time. We've got to think of something else. It's hard to think on your feet when one of them's all messed up. There's a little trash bin by the door. I grab it and slam it to the ground in front of the entryway. I think about a wall. To-go cups and other detritus climb together and cobble their way into a barricade. It's gross and it smells like old coffee grounds, but it feels kind of strong. I can still see Knocked through the window. He seems amused. Jerk.
What are you doing? Ethan and Reese are out there.
I know, and I feel bad, but they're rust already, and we gotta figure out how to save ourselves and the cats.
You He's not even trying to come inside. Maybe he can't?
I'm not gonna take any chances. We gotta stall while I think of something. I could make a sword out of some soda cans and fight him, but then it'd just rust. Maybe a plastic sword.
You aren't a kid playing pirates. You aren't gonna go at anybody with plastic sword. And don't act like you have to run in there yourself.
But I've gotta do something. If your magic doesn't work on him, we're left with mine.
I'm not gonna let you touch him, even if it's with a weapon. Look at you! You have no idea how to fight.
I hate to admit it, but she's right. Okay, but if your blocks don't work, then what do we do?
I don't know.
We try to push the couch over in front of the window, but neither of us is strong enough. I guess it doesn't matter. Noct hasn't touched the trash barricade.
Because we're just stuck. Either Nox gets us or we'll die of starvation and the cats will eat us.
A little bit of reality just hit us.
Yep.
Wow, you went from 0 to morbid real fast.
It happens.
Finley paces back and forth, mumbling to herself and ruffling her fingers through her hair. She doesn't even look up. I wonder how long it would take for 14 cats to get hungry enough to eat us.
Not long. As somebody who has had...
They won't eat you while you're still alive.
Yes, but if they are used to a schedule and they want food and you ain't doing nothing, they gonna get you.
Not while you're alive. You make it sound like that, oh, they're gonna eat us tomorrow.
Yes. You die overnight and you will be gone by tomorrow. No evidence. I don't get why it didn't work. I put as much power behind it as I could. It should have compelled him the same way as the internet troll.
Maybe he didn't get it? Like, he doesn't look like a guy that uses the internet much, you know?
Avery, that's it! You're a genius!
Basically what Avery's saying is, stop doing the hashtag, okay? It's so cringy.
Nah, it's the best part. It's what makes the magic work.
What? For what? I was kind of making a joke.
No, you're right! He can't get blocked if he doesn't have something to block. Maybe it has to mean something to that person I'm using it on. I have to find a word or a phrase that gets to him.
Just stop, or go away, disappear. I don't know. Like what?
I don't know. What do old dudes do if they don't go on the internet?
I don't know, like fix motorcycles, read war books, watch westerns?
He doesn't look like he's any of those things. I don't know about old TV shows, but there's got to be a catchphrase.
Did they pull something from like Star Trek? I don't remember.
No.
Okay.
No, it's much more simple.
Oh. Okay, I'll distract him while you think.
I told you not to fight him.
I'm not fighting, I'm distracting. Look, does a weird dance.
Distracts the wrong person.
What is it, Timon and Pumbaa? Where Timon does the luau dance or whatever?
Yeah. Yeah.
I kick the center of the trash barricade as hard as I can. I think about, I don't know, fireworks, shrapnel, something. Trash explodes outward. It's kind of gross. Styrofoam fragments sharpen into edges and fire at Noct. He blocks most of them, but he can't block them all. One hits him on the cheek. It didn't draw blood. I can see a welt. I march outside, garbage in hand. I fashion a to-go cup in a sort of javelin. Really? It's not big enough.
No.
Javelins are huge.
Yeah.
Willing the cardboard to expand, okay, that makes more sense, then curl around itself in a long lance. I throw it. It completely and utterly misses. Crap. Crap, 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 crap.
That all you got, kitten? Ain't too terribly impressed, if I'm being honest. This is gonna be over real quick.
I sort of feel like that compared to the other characters, they really forgot to finish shading on him, right?
Just a little bit. I think it's mostly because there's so much more emphasis on his face and on the back.
Yeah. But that's what I mean, though. Obviously, they must have forgot, you know? Because it just, compared to other characters, it looks really different.
Completely intentional, though. I don't think it's just that
Are you sure it's intentional?
Yeah.
I don't know. You were pointing out that they layered some of the stuff wrong.
This is true. Maybe they layered the shading wrong and it's all hidden on the jacket. I mean, it's a possibility. Well, you know how the old song goes. Life is but a march toward death.
He whistles an awful song. Door as a dirge as he swings the bat. I barely duck in time, or maybe he swings slow enough for me to dodge. I think he's playing with me. Something nags at the back of my mind as he whistles. He grabs my foot and rust creeps up my sole again. I kick the shoe at him and hits him square in the face. Oh, hello, Extra Mingo. How are you?
Hello.
I don't have the hug function in my chat, but I would hug you guys right now.
Yay.
How are you? Did you have breakfast? Is it time for you to have lunch? What did you eat? What did you do? What other questions can I ask you today?
What is the meaning of life?
What is the meaning of life? If you say 42, you win. I will ship you $1 million. I'm just kidding. Hello.
It's $1 million fake dollars made out of shredded paper. Oh no. Sorry, we didn't specify.
I find it so funny that I'm just like shooting off a bunch of questions and then he just replies with, hello.
I'm dropping lurk as I'm on lunch at work.
Gotcha.
Haha.
42.
Yes.
Have a good day, Mango.
Thanks for the lurk.
Yes.
If you listen along at work, I hope you enjoy. We're just reaching the top bit of the climax here.
Okay. I dive back into the cafe, one shoe lighter. Just as predicted, Nox stops outside the door. I throw the whole trash can at him for good measure. Hey, Finley. Where my money?
Yeah? You okay?
We already told you, it's not real money. It's fake. It'll ship in
Shredded paper bit.
8 to 6 business years. Nerd streaming tonight? I think he was, actually. And he wanted to stream something with me today too, but we'll see what happens. Did you get the second line that she did?
No, I did not. I got distracted by the chats. I haven't thought of it yet.
What song is Life But a March Toward Death from?
What? Why would I know? I don't listen to weird metal.
No, doesn't it sound familiar? Help me think.
I don't know. It sounds like a gravesism. Is that something he says?
I mean, I guess, but why would he say that? And then I remember. We both remember. They had a song that was called something like Rose Baptism. I only remember the parts that weren't in French, but this is my favorite part. No.
Yes.
Work clerk.
No. No.
Ahem. You mean something like...
No. This is traitorous. My own pupil betrays me.
Ahem. Trapped within my own mind. Something in French. Dissolves to blood. The soul's red rind. Life is but a march toward death. Finley and I shouted at the same time. Spider Coven!
Coven! Holy crap! Holy crap! He's the band guy! How else would he know that?
I don't know, just try it.
Okay. Here goes nothing, I guess.
Finley marches up to whatever Didorus. I think it's Detritus? I can't remember anymore.
I don't know. I look at that word and all I think is Demetrius.
No.
I mean,
Remains of the barricade. She cups her hands around her mouth. Wait, I have a better idea. I fashion another to-go cup into a megaphone. There, now go for it, Tiger.
Bam! Track within my own mind!
God, that line is so bad. I can feel her embarrassment all the way over here. Or maybe that's just my embarrassment. She doesn't look pleased to be saying it for sure. Nock doesn't look pleased to be hearing it. His lip curls in distaste. There goes the gust of wind. As it hits him, it blows his hair back, more than it was already, and he freezes. He looks startled. His hands fall slack. He drops the bat. Oh, that's a good line. They should add that too.
Something, I don't know, friend.
Obviously that doesn't do anything, but the wind kicking up after her magic always looks really cool.
I will dissolve to blood.
Noct looks dumbfounded like he woke up from a deep nap. He touches his nose and stares at his fingers. Did that make his nose bleed? Hold on, don't do any more yet. I think that's enough. Noct's bat rolls away, forgotten. The further it gets away from him, the more it seems to dissolve. Metal shouldn't do that. It melts like cotton candy in the rain.
What? I can't.
What's happening? What'd you do?
No, I just wanted it to stop. You locked away his magic. He can't maintain it anymore. Graves? See, you can hear me. The rust is weakening.
Sure enough, rust is flaking off him like cheap plaster. It falls off his body in chunks, revealing the real graves beneath.
You've lost Nacht. Leave. Without your magic, even my apprentices could dispatch you. Go, and never darken my door again, unless you want the rest of you to dissolve. Damn. Graves. We ain't over yet. Just go.
He does. Reese and Mason, cracking out of their rust like Easter eggs, stare at him down as he leaves. Relief floods over me. I feel myself wobble like the Weeble Wobbles.
Great. Whoa.
Before I can topple, because I'm not a Weeble Wobble, and Weeble Wobbles don't fall down, Finley grabs me in her arms. She's stronger than I thought.
I got you, baby.
Thanks, sweetie pie.
Aw, you did it. You called me a cute nickname too. That's actually a moment me and the sus had where he was like, oh, you said the thing. I'm like, yes, I said the thing. I'm so proud of you. Shut up.
John initially wanted to do some really, like, cringy, I don't remember what it was. Something like Sugar or Baby or something like that. And I'm like, no. No. Not happening.
Yeah.
So we did the British thing. The British. And just called each other loves.
Fair enough.
Seemed more upscale than, oh, this is my bae.
it's something where we only usually do the nicknaming thing where if we're actually trying to get somebody's attention and we're like, hey, we need a thing, we want a thing, we need your permission, or we need your help to do the thing.
Actually, no, we don't use it in that way. When
That's about the only time we do.
When we call each other loves, it's usually just like to reaffirm or remind them that, hey, we love each other, kind of thing. Like,
even if you're in the middle of an argument or something like that, or if you're angry with them because they didn't do chores.
More like yesterday I sent John a text because he had the early shift and he was gone for half day, which is more than he's had in a while.
Sure.
And I was like, I just want you to know I'm gonna go get the groceries, love, or something like that. So
for me, I just quite literally do the love you little heart. God, I'm so girly.
So girly. Now, is Pechi's murr a ASMR again, or is he just quoting because he loves it?
He's just quoting. He likes murr.
Murr. I slept for a whole day after that. I think we all needed time to recover. Finley got some rest too, though not as much as me since I ended up passing out in her bed. She tells me I took up so much space that she slept on the floor.
Ouch.
Graves stopped by and tried to explain everything. I didn't really get it. Something, curses, grudges, I don't know. I think it was a weird lover spat or bandmate spat, I don't know. Wait, what?
Lover spat, yes.
All I know is it's not really my problem. Not anymore, at least. Finley's really bummed to see her cat form go, but Graves says it doesn't have to. She's gonna train with him to learn how to transform at will. In the meantime, she's making more human videos. The two of us started a series where we play video games together. Aww, so cute! Our first video was of us playing Blast Zone. So cute.
Adorables.
At night, though. Oh, look, she's wearing black. All right, so she's Batman. Got it.
Yes. Batman in thigh-high lacy stockings, apparently.
She kind of got a taste for justice after Knocked in the Creeper thing. She keeps saying it's not right that other people are out there getting harassed by internet trolls and stuff. She's taken up this mantle to protect people who are in trouble with that kind of thing. It's really noble of her. I admire that. So I've been coming along too. I'm her Robin. She keeps... Actually, maybe I shouldn't say that because that is kind of gross.
I mean...
I don't want to... No, we're not going down there.
I mean, there's so many theories about that anyway.
Nope, we're good. She keeps trying to come up with hero names for costume ideas for us, but I refuse. If we're gonna do this, we're just Finley and Avery. But I know sooner or later she's gonna wear me down. I don't mind all that much, as long as we're doing something helpful. As long as we're together.
Aww.
So that literally was trying to reference Batman. I
Yes,
thought it was just a joke.
Yes, it was. Nope.
Ah, so nice.
And I believe that is the end of the route. We should be getting ready for the big finale of...
Ta-da!
Yep. Yay.
Okay, so we're gonna...
Hi, Kitty Daddy.
Well, hello! I want to sleep a whole day. You sound tired just from that sentence. How are you doing? Do. Okay, so, as per usual, every time we do a visual novel, how did we feel about Finley's route?
Finley's route is definitely fun. It's something where I remember it fondly from when we had done, well, when we were watching Dodger and when she did playthroughs way back when. But it's something where definitely was a fun one. It's something where it's a little silly. I know for when we start doing the next sets of routes, there is going to be, unfortunately, a lot of repetitive stuff. There'll be a little bit of new stuff, but not by much. So that's going to be a bummer that this route kind of was our opening set, even though we saw it was a little bit on the goofier side. But yeah, overall, I like Finley's route. She's kind of ends up being the opening route for a lot of people when they're just kind of doing things. They're like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing yet, or who I'm supposed to be chasing yet.
Wait.
A lot of people end up
Wait.
first.
Feline
Yes.
consultants. Feline consultants, and then there's one called Claude Rains. I love it. Rex
Yes.
Worthington.
Oof. Gigi. Cricket. Fiskerton.
1,087 of you bonded together to fund Hustle Cat. Thank you for bringing our dreams to life. Aww, you're welcome, Date Nighto. I wasn't one of those people, I'm sorry.
Nope.
Actually, I mean, I bought the game, you know what I mean? So we did fund it, technically.
We did fund it, after the fact. We approved of their work once we saw that it was all complete.
Kitty Daddy says he wants to be a feline, not credits, feline consultant. And I'd say with a name like the Kitty Daddy, you really are.
It would be a very quick one. And look at the coffee.
I know.
It's a Finley.
So I really enjoyed the game. I like the fact that it was the goofy route, and I really think it's really poetic and or I don't know. I think it was a good idea that we went for the one that was the gamer girl anyway, so.
Yeah. Fair.
But the next one, we are going for my Mocha Boy.
Yes. We go for the Mocha Boy next. I'm sorry to hear that Kitty Daddy's been having jerk clients today. Sorry to hear.
My clients are jerks. I think he's talking about his cats.
Well, in that case, he still gets the same advice that you gave Petchy earlier, that he needs to go and bite the other kids.
Yes, go bite them. They'll listen to you after you do that.
Yes, assert your dominance. Bite them on the ears.
So I kind of really want us to start the next one, if that's okay, just so that we can get a foot in the door. And we're gonna go through all the stuff that we did in the previous playthrough and only go through.
Fast.
Yeah. So I really doubt it, but if anyone pops in and they want to know what happened, whoops.
Let's see.
Want to know what happened, we will give a quick synopsis while we're playing, but we're not gonna go through the stuff that we already did.
Yep, and that's the one downside with this particular game.
Only because I've been around you enough.
Notice how it's enough, not a long time, just enough.
What happened? What do you mean what happened?
We just smooched the Finley character.
No. The what happened was my tablet disconnected from my computer, and if it's just barely disconnected, it keeps going da-doom, 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 letting me know that it disconnected.
There.
So I had to go fix it real fast, otherwise you guys would be annoyed by it, because I'm sure you could hear it.
Yes, I can hear the things, all the things.
So anyway.
Tisk.
How long have we?
Okay. We have been at it for 2 hours and a minute.
Do you need a break?
I need at least a refill on liquids. Maybe a bathroom break.
So I will. Maybe this thing will let me do it. Oh, not that.
Done.
So we will be right back, guys. Like right back. We won't be gone long. See you soon.
5 minutes tops. Yep. We'll be back. Hello, I'm back.
You know, this entire time, I thought I had it unmuted. Hi, Canal Simforce. Thank you, KD, for shouting him out. So, what'd you go get, Tasty?
I ate a cold chicken strip that had a little bit of barbecue sauce and a little bit of ketchup still left on it from leftovers last night. I also got myself a brand new cup of tea.
Oh, the cheese?
Hibiscus and rose hip.
Ooh, that sounds real good.
Yeah, it's really sour, but in like the best way. I also put like a heck ton of honey in it because I like to make my tea really strong, and I don't want it to be too sour.
Gotcha. How was your day,
You know-
Canal Simforce? It sounds really yummy, don't it?
It does.
Are you gonna be
It's like-
streaming Elden Ring today, Simforce?
Maybe, maybe not.
Yeah, he's been streaming almost every day, I think, this week.
Well, we'll find out
Ready?
eventually. Ready.
Okay. Oh,
right.
Oh, that's right. Yes, they, them. Select your photo. I don't really want to change it, so we're just gonna do this.
Fair enough. Oh, and since you just joined in on us, we are starting the second route in Hustle Cat.
He was here for the
Unfortunately-
first one, though.
Oh, was he?
Yes.
Well, I was going to explain that. Unfortunately, we know that a lot of it repeats, so we're going to try and skip through a bunch of it and just read through the stuff that ends up being new. This route, we're going to be chasing the laundryman.
The laundryman.
You started this.
Ha ha. Alright, so we're gonna go through all the stuff that we already saw. This is for sure. Come on.
Away we go. Zoom. There should be the fast forward button.
When does it stop, though?
It'll take us to our next choice. Which everything is going to be the same up until that choice.
Now we just get to, like, watch things go.
Yep. Oh look, we found a cafe. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah, right? I need a job. This place looks like the best place. There's tons of cats. I don't have cat allergies. It's fine. Alright, so...
Ooh, and there's a handsome guy who's servicing me.
Here's a problem, though.
Yes.
How do I stop it? Let's see here.
It just automatically stops once you get to a question, and then it'll continue at a regular rate.
Okay, good. Whee! Right? That's how I felt, too. Yeah, that sounds
Oh.
great. I would love a tour.
Oh, that's great.
He bounds closer and towers over me in both stature and exuberance. It's a little strange that someone like this is working here, but because he's more like a big sheepdog puppy than what I'd think of as a cat person.
My name is Landry. Just interrupt if you have any questions.
Question, can I accidentally call you Laundry? Because I'm gonna mess it up.
A lot. Oh, tee, that's fine.
No, it's not fine. You got it, Landry. I'm Avery.
Well, Avery, to start, all of our cats are rescued strays. The owner brings them in for care and socialization.
They seem really happy having strangers around. It doesn't seem to bother them at all.
We do everything we can to make them comfortable. Many of them are up for adoption. We have a good match rate for our fosters. Over there is a wall of photos of some of the cats that have found happy homes. Oh, and proceeds from the cafe help pay for their care. The food is really good, too. Our chef is amazing. I recommend the key lime pie, personally.
That all sounds really great. I hope you're really happy working here.
Well, it's a lot of work. I like to think that it's all worth it.
KD says I want that room in my house. I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know if you got room for this room in your house. Even look, this wall is actually just a giant cat wall, okay?
Yes.
Cat tree.
Everything is covered with carpet so that they can... It's amazing.
Sorry. Did you say this line? I wasn't even paying attention.
Yes.
Okay. Actually, I saw you guys are hiring right now.
Aw.
His surprise freezes him for a split second. His broad smile immediately creeps back, but it's enough to pique my curiosity.
We are. Did my explanation sell you that quickly?
I want a house with room for that room.
Yes. All you need is just a bedroom upstairs. You don't have to have the fancy cafe upstairs. Just, somewhere to sleep and leave the door open for the cats to join you.
If I have a house, it needs to have this cafe loft up here, okay? It needs it.
Okay, I can kind of agree.
This one or this one? This one?
You seem really fun to work with.
You seem really fun to work with and hang out with. I just said that.
Look at that face.
I wouldn't mind spending more time here. Hee hee hee. I'm just kidding.
Look at that face.
Really, I wouldn't mind Oh, are you serious, Avery?
Avery is already creeping.
This...
How dare. Shame on him.
So, Finley route, he was really dense, but this route, he's all for it. I'm a little worried about our main character. I really wouldn't mind a cute face like that greeting me every morning. Good thing I didn't say that part out loud. That's too creepy.
Well, it's not all just having fun and playing with cats, There's a lot going on behind the scenes.
Oh, that's not what I mean. Any job becomes awesome when you've got a work buddy.
Well, that's true. It does make things go more quickly. We have all types of people working here. You seem nice, so I bet you get along with them pretty well. Before we get ahead of ourselves, you should really talk to the owner. He's the one who would make that decision. He's right upstairs, so I'll see if he's available to meet you now.
Oh, okay, sure.
Great, have a seat here then.
I'm pretty sure. Landry leads me to a seat on the plush couch that spans the length of the wall. I oblige, careful not to look too casual. I'm here on business after all.
Do you like coffee, or would you like some?
That would be great, thank you. Light and extra sweet, please. Sweet. Sweet. He disappears through an open archway around the corner. A Siamese cat timidly peers at him as he goes, then at me with a wide-eyed worried look. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've seen most of this. No?
I don't...
I know this part we have.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this part's the same. Yeah. So if we want to just...
The only new thing in that was you have excellent taste.
Yes. Could use a little more milk.
Mew.
Poor cat. The poor coffee snob, he sees what terrible things we've done. Ah, yes. And this is Graves.
He's
He looks
from
weird.
an Edgar Allan Poe novel? Poem?
Yep. Oh my god, the eyes. They're weird.
Come on. It doesn't
You
want
can
to...
hit fast.
No, it won't let me.
Oh. Eye of the vulture.
Blah 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 heterochromia blah 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 blah
Here we go.
blah 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 blah.
And we are now in the cafe, and now we get to have quiz time. The quiz is here. What answer shall we pick this year? Oh no, poor sad little Hayes.
If I'm... You told me last time that the quiz doesn't matter one way or another, remember?
Correct.
Yeah, so we'll just blast through it.
Kitty cat cut the coffee.
Here,
Stumpy tail.
my turn now.
Minku.
Because you had that one last time. E.A. Wilson, Butterfly, Chiptunes, one. Dracula's, I suppose you'll do. What? But I totally gave you a 1 out of 10.
You were being honest, and he appreciates that.
I would
All right,
love
sign
to
the
work with
papers.
cats.
Gesundheit. All right, back to work we go. Bye,
Oh,
kitty daddy.
congratulations.
Thank you for joining us.
That was a while ago.
Well, I just saw that you left. I'm sad.
We miss you already.
Oh, look, it's a slinky black cat. Should I investigate? It huffed at me. I don't know what to do.
Meow.
Get up, get to work. First day of work. First day of work. Oh,
Meet all
everybody
the new
seems so
people.
chipper. Yep, everybody seems chipper. Everybody seems friendly. Oh, look, I got Candid Camerad.
Okay, that should be everyone then.
Yep.
I just thought it was a cool shirt.
Yes. I just thought it was... Well, it is. But it's weird to buy things from games you haven't played.
Oh, it's a game! I play some games, but I haven't heard of that one. I like a lot of retro games, so if it's new...
Oh, it's a different type of game. Never mind.
Well, now I'm curious.
No, it's okay. You probably wouldn't like games about boys fucking. Or maybe you would.
Okay.
Maybe I'll lend it to you sometime. If you prove yourself worthy.
I'm not really sure what that involves, but sure.
Okay.
She gives me a grin and a wink, then takes a seat at the table next to Reese. I noticed that somebody set the table while I was talking to Finley.
Mason and Hayes should be out in a minute. Avery, come sit down.
Sure. Where should I sit, though? What if there are some unspoken rules about this sort of thing in place? You never know with new groups. Landry answers the conundrum for me by beckoning to the seat between him and Finley. Yay, we get to sit with him.
Yep. And here is Mason. I think everything else is the same.
Wait a second. Did it say French toast this time?
No.
It looked like it said French toast.
Don't think so.
It'd be weird. French toast slices.
Yep.
I could have swore it was Eggs Benedict last time, but maybe I'm making stuff up.
No. They made a whole bunch of stuff. They made like a variety of stuff for everybody. Because we do get a bite of a frittata.
Oh
Yep,
yeah, the
there's the
frittata.
frittata.
Yep, there it is.
And us getting scolded for our bad eating habit.
Right. Uniforms.
Ah yes, we totally need to be interested in these uniforms. We helped Mason and the Hayes in the kitchen. Which, we already did this one.
Mm-hmm.
So we can just zoom through this picture as well. Retreat! Run away from the fake uniforms. No experience
Don't touch
baking.
anything. I'll go then.
Yep, let's go. Oh, doop 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 a doop boop a doop a doop a doop boop boop a doop. Well, it's time to work for the actual first day. Oh, Reese can tell you the name of that mysterious orange bobtailed cat later. Yeah, Reese will tell you its name. And away I go. Oh no, there's cats loose.
And you said either one of them doesn't matter last time.
This one, it says follow the Siamese cat in this one. Yeah, because it cues an additional interaction with Landry, I think. And then the other one, I think Reese just yells at you in his cat form. Yay!
I got
I
a
got a
whisker
whisker
on
in
my
my face.
face.
It wasn't a pimple, and I couldn't yank it. I didn't have the gall. Oh man, the cafe is so busy. I wonder why. Oh goodness, Finley's acting up. I guess I go to the kitchen.
There's one thing I can do. Quit. No, you're right.
Oh. Yes, you're right.
I think I have to keep going until I get to when we're helping Hayes with the dishes.
Yep, because I think the next step is that we leave him alone when he's doing his dishes.
Leave him
We
alone.
don't help. Yep.
Esteemed patrons.
Patrons! Oh my god, you are jelly donut. Whoever knew? We didn't know. It's amazing.
It might be a bit hectic, so I hope you're ready.
What a
Mission
hassle.
Oh, really?
What a
Sad.
hassle.
What a hassle it is. It sounds like such a hassle. Why do it all?
Are you kidding? We rake in some sweet, sweet cash on jelly donut days. I hope you've got a wallet big enough for all the tips you'll get.
It's good publicity. We aren't in a very convenient spot, so we'll take what we can get. Yeah, those are pretty good points. Although I'm feeling the point about the tips more personally.
Listen, are you ready? This is going to be a long day for you.
Like a challenge. Now finish eating so we can get back to work. Yes, ma'am. Reese shovels one last pancake into his mouth without even finishing chewing, grabs his plates, and hurries after Meishan. That's the third or second time I've said that. Hayes at least manages some grace in his exit.
Better go get ready too. My public awaits.
Finley hands me her plate, then dramatically flicks her hair away from her face like a starlet in a photo shoot. She disappears into the back as well.
All right, Avery. Drink your coffee because it's time to get energetic.
Yeah.
Good, because if you look outside the cafe and around the corner.
Aw, man, is that why there were so many people out front?
Yup.
I better chug this coffee then. Well, better get pumped. And oh boy, did it become busy fast. There was a crowd of people as soon as we opened the door, and they're all clamoring to see the internet sensation Jelly Donut. They pour in like a leak in a ship's hull. I'm sure we did. Okay.
Hopefully the numbers stay down until Graves gets back. We'll need the crowd control in the afternoon.
Where the heck is he anyway?
Oh, I'm sure he has a lot to deal with. There's a lot more to managing a restaurant than what goes on inside, I'm sure. He always comes to help out sooner or later.
I'm having a lot of trouble picturing Graves waiting tables. Maybe he wears that uniform Reese is so obsessed with. Okay, I don't have time to sit here daydreaming about that. There are tables to wait. Boy, are there a lot of orders for donuts and coffee today. I didn't even know that was on the menu. I guess it's pretty on point to offer donuts on a day where Jelly Donut is in the cafe, but somehow I didn't expect it. We already know this.
Are there more donuts?
Mason! Ooh, donuts.
Mason. There's nobody here.
Better not.
I mean, we can always sneak a donut.
So we are?
Do it. Sneak
Do
a
it.
donut. Sneak a donut.
Just one wouldn't hurt, right? I reach out my hand and feel another hand on my shoulder. Gonna pay for that. That's my favorite interaction with Mason right now.
Yep. It's one of the best ones until you actually get into her route, and then there's a couple of other fun ones, but I want to say for one of her opening interactions, that one's definitely the best.
Well, that makes me sad. Are we sure we don't... that we want to do her route, if that's the case?
What? She still has a great route. There are other great interactions on her route. It's just the one that's her best interaction outside of her route. You steal a donut, and she scares the living daylights out of you.
Holy crap, Graves.
Yep, he's totally a wizard. Or something. Goth kid. Shame on him.
Oh, she still has this interaction with you.
Yep.
You know where the coffee... One coffee? We know where the coffee
One coffee
is.
coming up.
Okay.
Just don't call her hot.
One coffee coming right up. You want me to put anything in it?
Oh, you sweetheart. Give milk and 2 sugars, please.
You got it. I fetch her a cup of coffee just the way she likes it. Once I make it back, I catch her looking at her phone. Oh, and that's because, Landry shows up, remember? And I was like, sorry, you're the third wheel to our party of 2. I remember now.
Unfortunately, this time it's reversal. This time it's Finley's.
Right.
But Jelly Donut's storing up so much attention.
Got any room? Huh. Guess there weren't too many left after all. I glanced downstairs, and he's already locked the door. Andrew scooched a chair next to Finley. I guess the cafe's closed now. I expect you all won't spend too much time lollygagging. We have cleanup to do. Jeez, Dad! Lollygagging? Really? Blah, 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 blah.
Interesting.
What kind of cat is she anyway?
You'll never know. Nathan, you busted your butt. Thank you.
Have a good night.
Yep, have a good night. Let her go.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
So long, Mason.
Uh-huh.
Help Hayes with the dishes. Helping with dishes, learning to be nice to all the other people here.
Then we get the bookmark.
Yep. And by this point in time, we already totally know that Mystery Cat is definitely Graves.
It doesn't actually say that still, remember?
This is true, but us in our own head, we know. We're like, oh, it's gotta totally be him. There's no other way. Let's see.
I bet you it's this one.
Either. So, did we want to get some more line work in, or did we want to just go to work?
Go to the corner store for coffee. You know what? I eat at the cafe all the time now. Why not get some variety? This place is really cute and handy. I'm not really a grocery shopping kind of person, but if I was, I'd do it here. The snacks are choice, and the little bakery window behind the counter has some surprisingly delicious donuts. I think the owner makes them himself. The owner's a real gruff guy, but I bet he's the type that gets favorite customers and warms up to them. All I know is I'm not one of those favorites yet.
Of course.
He's at the counter reading the paper right now. He somehow manages to spare me a glance as I approach, but goes back to the sports section while I pour myself a cup of coffee. Good morning! And I'm kind of thinking because he's such a side character, I'll do him. Because towards the end you have 2 people.
Yeah, that's fair.
Herm. It sure is starting to get cold out, isn't it? You want donuts or what? Boy, he reminds me of a certain surly chef. Yeah, a chocolate and a jelly donut, please. Jelly donut. He turns to pluck the donuts from the display case, and that's when I see it. Her, to be precise. A scraggly orange cat curled up and sleeping on top of an overturned milk crate down by the owner's feet. That's... Mason?
Uh-oh. You in trouble?
The old man didn't hear me, but the cat sure did. Her eyes fly wide open and her pupils shrink to the size of a paper cut. I start to mouth, "What are you doing here?" to her, but she's having none of this. Her crooked tail puffs up to twice its size and thrashes wildly about behind her. Even as a cat, her stare is intimidating. I know it's her, and I know if I don't shut up, she's gonna come at me. "Here's your donuts. What'd you do to my cat?" Nothing. I think she just doesn't like the way I look or something. Anyway, bye. I leave the money on the counter and make a hasty retreat. How weird. I didn't expect Mason of all people to be some store mascot. Something weird is going on here. I hope it's not so weird I can't go there anymore. This donut is delicious. I decide to head over to the cafe for a bit. I hope they won't get on my case about having outside food. I kind of think they won't really care though. That also explains why Avery later on says that this store has donuts that are almost better than Mason's. It's because I think this guy is related to Mason. I think it's her dad or something.
Take her out.
I know. Huh?
We'll have to take the route and find out.
I know, but I'm speculating. I'm allowed to speculate.
This is true.
You can't take that away from me. Mason is probably the only one who would give me grief about that, and well, when I get there, I already see some movement inside. Normally I'd be weirded out by people hanging out at work on their day off, but cat curse and all, I get it. Hayes opens the door for me. It looks like he's the only one here right now, actually. I see him glance down to the coffee in my hand. Where did you get that coffee? Oh no. From the corner store a few blocks away. It's on my way here. You could have come here. He looks a little disdainful. I kind of like knowing that such a shy guy has a bit of a snobby side, though. There's something hiding in that shell for sure.
And that thing is a coffee snob, 100%.
Right. I sink into my favorite spot on the big circle couch and take a big ol' sip of my coffee. I could sit here all day. Maybe I will.
Oh. Avery, you're here early.
Yeah, I thought I'd come see what everyone's doing. Hold on.
Clear your lungs.
I've been cooped up in my house too long.
Good to see you. I'll be around doing some handiwork, but let me know if you need anything.
Oh, don't worry about me. It sounds like you'll be busy enough. There's the door again.
Hello. So, Avery, what breed are you? Do you know yet?
Excuse me?
Cat, I mean. Sorry, is it still a sensitive subject?
I'm gonna keep going, okay?
Yes. I turned in about a week. Strange.
Slow on the uptake.
Well, Finland's gonna do some laundry upstairs.
Ha ha ha. Is there a laundry machine up there? Yeah, it's in Graves' apartment. He lets us do laundry for free. Wait, Graves lives here? Yeah, duh.
Oh.
I mean,
He sleeps in a
real
coffin. Better get to work. Doopy doopy doo. Don't mind laundry. Everybody's busy. Who should I help? See what Landry's doing. Of course.
What's Landry
What?
hammering over there? He said something about a ramp. What's up?
Oh, Avery. Just making some adjustments to the cafe for some newcomers.
Oh, cool. Let me help.
You don't have to do that.
I don't, but I'm gonna. He laughs, but he keeps going about doing what he's doing. I guess that's his way of saying no. I know that feeling.
My phone's going off. Hold on just a second. Just so I can mute. I'm back.
Okay. Aw, there's gotta be something I can do.
Make sure no cats come over here while I'm working. I don't want them trying to play on this until we get all the carpeting on.
This one looks a lot different than the others. The ramp is cute, but do you think they need it?
Graves asked me to install these. He said he's bringing in a kitten with hypoplasia.
Oh, what's that?
He says it's a condition some cats are born with that their coordination.
Here's the irony, real fast, Tasty.
Mm.
So, you are really bad at a lot of words. And even the Japanese words, I will forgive you for the Japanese ones. But of all people, you would be the one to know the medical condition for
word.
cats. Conditions.
I mean, there are certain things that I have to know.
Right?
I don't want the little guy to get hurt trying to jump on these platforms, so I'm gonna add some ramps to my structures.
I almost didn't catch all of that because he's just hammering away while we talk. Can't even take a break for a little conversation, huh? Your structures? Did you make all of these?
Yeah.
Even the art? No, I'm kidding. These are amazing. I thought you were just a charming waiter, but you're so talented too.
It's no big deal. I'm really grateful Graves gives me a lot of chances to build things like this, though. I'd miss working with my hands if he didn't set up a workshop for me.
Graves did that? No answer. He's just hammering away.
Oh. Sorry. Did you see all those saws and things in the corner of the basement? That's for me.
Oh, I assumed he was dissecting zombies back there.
Avery.
He gives me a light, playful slap on the shoulder. His other hand is still balancing a hammer while propping up the ramp. Maybe I should take something from him before this becomes a workers' comp case. Can cats even get workers' comp?
No. You're so unforgiving. He's really not a bad guy.
Seriously, these are amazing though. Did you design the whole place yourself?
Oh goodness, no. Most of it was blueprints Graves gave me.
Most of it, you say. I bet there's some of your own personal genius in there too.
You flatter me.
I gave him a quick wink and a smile, and he's a deer in the headlights. He drops the hammer and quickly fumbles to recover it and himself. It's so cute watching him get flustered like that.
Oh no. Our protagonist has become the Finlay.
Right? We all get caught up doing our own thing when I hear footsteps approach from the kitchen. Why, if it isn't the big boss himself? My wonderful cat herders, blah 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 you blah blah
Yes,
blah blah.
let's look at each of you and give you a further introduction so that you may be interested in them later in other playthroughs. Subtle hints for what's also going on for the protege. And the look that tells you he knows everything.
Right. See, we knew you, blah 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 blah.
Yep. Let's see. we check the basement. It's not vital, but it'll give us a scene with Landry, or we can check the apartment. This one, it's fine either or. But I think we want to check out the basement anyways.
Might as well do a scene with Landry, yeah.
Yeah.
Boy, this place give me the chills. Excuse me.
Is somebody down here?
Oh, it's just Landry. I hear his footsteps fall heavy on the creaky steps. Hey, Landry.
Oh, it's you. I was worried when the cats got down here.
I think they'd be too creeped out to try it.
It's just a storeroom. Nothing to be creeped over, if you ask me.
What about all of Graves' curiosities or whatever? Doesn't that weird you out that you have to reach past a rattlesnake specimen to get a cup of sugar? A little bit.
When you put it that way. It's his building, though. I guess he just needed the storage space for his extra stuff.
That's kind of like, hold on. So we're going to have snakes eventually, but there will be a time where we have to put the frozen thawed mice, or whatever you want to call them. Frozen thaw mice? I don't know. Anyway, you got to put them in the fridge for a little bit, right? That would be kind of upsetting to someone who doesn't know you have snakes.
Yes, it would be. I mean, as somebody who works in a pet store, I totally get it. But at the same time, yeah, for anybody who's not expecting it, you're like, oh yeah, no, there's frozen chicken in there and Hot Pockets. Yeah, just go grab some Hot Pockets. Right next to the Hot Pockets, frozen mice. Though, usually with them, depending on where you get them from, usually conveniently boxed in a quiet little box so that you don't see nothing weird. I'm sure we all have some weird things kicking around in our storage.
We all have skeletons in our closets, you mean? Though usually less literally than this, I suppose.
I suppose.
How about you, Landry? You collect anything weird? You got skeletons in your closet? Ha ha ha.
Oh, nothing as exciting as...
He's not denying it.
Although...
Yeah?
Nah, it's nothing.
I laugh. Hold on.
Great face.
I got too excited.
That face, it always means shenanigans.
Right? Come on!
Well, sometimes when I see cool-looking rocks or scrap metal, I pick them up and take them with me.
Oh, and then you make things out of them?
No, I just like how they look. So I keep them. That's kind of weird now that I say it.
Keeping rocks isn't weird, I don't think.
No. I mean, a lot of small children do it. Does anybody out there else remember those great big bins of, like, fancy rocks you would find at, like, tourist trap locations? And it was like $5 for a bag of rocks. I bought those rocks. My brother did too. We bought a lot of rocks.
I would say, though, the only way that this is weird is if he's got, like, a bunch of rocks just lying around and it's like a case of hoarders, you know what I mean? Because it's also rocks and scrap metal.
True.
So that would be kind of concerning.
I mean, I bet he just kind of piles them up and just kind of admires them a little bit. I'm starting to think more like plushie collection thing, where you're not admiring each one individually, but you pile them all up when you're done admiring it individually.
I don't know. I make sure my plushies look good when they're on the shelves. I don't pile them. How dare!
I have no choice. Don't ask.
It's not weird. I think it's kind of cute.
Oh, I don't know about that.
He's getting so flustered. He's pretty easy to get worked up, I think. Oh, wait. Hold on. That's not a... He's pretty easy to get worked up. I think he's really cute like this. Okay, now I have to share mine. I collect the tabs from soda cans. I keep all of them and put them on a nice yarn. I actually used to do that when I was a kid.
But there was also the, I think it was the Ronald McDonald House collected them, and so a lot of people collected them to donate later on as like a way to donate to them without donating money.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
I had to start over when I moved to the city, but I've been moving right along. My new string is almost up to my elbow already. That's so many soda. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you might need a cutback, buddy. Why soda tabs? I mean, that's pretty cute too, but...
No reason. I just wanted to string up a whole bunch like garland when I was a kid. I thought it would look cool.
I'll keep that in mind. You don't drink much soda, but if I find any tabs, I'll bring them to you.
Aw, thanks. And if I see any cool rocks, I'll bring one to you. Bring you one, sorry.
Haha, you're so sweet.
This is a weird relationship we've got going on right now. I don't know what this is.
This is us encouraging each other's hoarding aspect.
Our bad hobbies.
Yes.
I see that now. And sometime, I'll have to come see your collection.
Haha, sure.
Is he blushing? Nope, he's certainly not.
No.
Oh, geez, that sounded a lot more forward than I meant. Oh, crap.
So, what were you looking for down here?
I guess he didn't notice, or is just changing the subject. Nothing specific, just looking around. Even with everything going on in the cafe, it still sounds a little too wacky to just blurt out that I'm looking for magical talismans, or whatever I'm even looking for. Maybe if I find a clearer idea of what I'm trying to accomplish, but I guess this is just another bust.
Well, I just needed to grab some more materials and get back to work. Want to come with me?
Sure, be right there. Landry places a roll of carpet in my hands, then scoops up a pile of lumber. Lumber, huh? I mean,
Lumber.
I guess.
A pile of wood.
Right? He carefully works his way up the stairs, but not without muttering a promise to fix the creaky steps. I guess I should call it quits for now and get back up there.
Yeah.
I to rate that experience compared to Finley's, that was like a 5 out of 10, I'm sorry.
Aww.
It was so awkward. Finley's was at least cute.
I mean, she was confessing to us about all of her dirty gaming habits. In this case, Landry wanted to talk to us about his knots.
Well, that was a bust. Mostly. It was kind of nice to talk to Landry, I guess. It feels good to be getting closer to everyone here. It's sort of like I finally have a social life. Well, sort of. I guess I'm still hanging out with a bunch of cats one way or another. Back to the drawing table on this curse business, huh? I drift from person to person, helping with them. I just want to play with cats. And then I'm gonna fall asleep because I'm really tired. And these cats are having too much fun. I don't have the energy.
And when I wake up, somebody spells a terrible prank on me. Will someone please exhume Avery from that pile in the corner?
I don't think this is gonna be any different.
Yep. I seem to be covered in cat blood.
With catnip? I really do think that this game was actually centered around Finley more than any other character at this point.
Yeah, well, it's something where she's the initial character that is easiest to actually date. It's why so many people who are playing for the first time end up on her route, even if by mistake. Finley, be nice. Ah, yes. 'Tis the spider covening. Hilarious. Boy, it's late. Weird rusty bike.
Right.
Oh no. weirdo in the street. I don't like him. Ah, he looked at me.
Dun 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 dun.
Hey, Mochi, look, I can make trash!
You mean you can repurpose the trash, not make trash. You were already making trash before you got magic.
Nope, it's still trash. Chatter, chatter. There you are. Welcome to work.
Welcome to work. He'll know what to do. I should have just asked him about this in the first place. The toughest part is finding a time where Landry is free. He's waiting tables again, so I'll have to wait until there's a lull in customers before I can pull him aside. I'm helping with the cats today. I think they're getting bored because I'm too distracted to play with them. You know what it's like when you spend all this time agonizing over a decision, but once you actually make it, you still have to wait? That's what I'm dealing with. It's the worst feeling. It's been like an hour. I'm getting cabin fever here or something. I've got to do something. So I sneak upstairs for a minute. Oh god, Finley and Reese are up here. Oh, sorry.
Oh no!
I lost a no. I lost a no. I'm sorry, guys. I love you guys, I swear.
Apparently not.
Oh good, Finley and Reese are up here. Finley's mashing her paws on the phone screen again. She claims she's working, but I think she's playing that idle game again. And Reese is doing whatever Reese does. Hey guys.
Yeah.
It's not time for your break yet. What are you doing? You mind covering for Landry for a few? And Reese, can you cover the cats? I need to talk to Landry about something.
Are you finally going to tell him?
Finley, stop. My heart body slams my rib cage. I don't know what to say. Does she mean what? Tell him what?
Oh my god, Reese, it's happening!
I can't wait until after work for your personal whatever? Can't you wait until after work for your personal whatever? I can't read today. It's not personal, it's something work-related, mostly. Whatever. I don't want to get dragged into your weird triangles. Sometimes they're boxes.
Sometimes they're polyhexagons. It's not a triangle if it's just the two of them. It's just a straight line or something.
Oh my god, I have to stop this before they get out of hand. What if Landry hears this? This isn't about
all of this.
This isn't about geometry or whatever. It's just something that I don't know. That look on their faces. I asked the wrong people. I know this feeling. Listen, guys, nothing's going on, but there is something personal I gotta talk about.
Yep.
Oh, never mind. No, Avery, come back. Or if you're going to go, just go ahead and get Landry.
Yeah, you really think we're gonna cover for you?
Uh-huh.
Aw, come on. We were just kidding. Turn that frown upside down.
Well, thanks then, I guess. I expect this favor to be returned in kind.
You have to sell him the soul of your firstborn child. I'm sure Avery will be happy to cover you for when you go to confess too.
I'm guessing it's Mason, because it's the only other girl.
Darn straight.
Uh-huh.
No, he totally is actually in love with Hayes.
Not to get weird, but that would be cute.
Yeah.
I think Reese's hand turns the breaks the sound barrier as it slaps over Finley's mouth. I will destroy you. I slip downstairs as they bicker. I'm sure it'll be fine. Now I feel kind of psyched. I feel kind of psyched out to talk to Landry after everything they said. You could have just said psyched. You don't have to say psyched out. Well, okay, fine.
No, it's the reverse. It's not.
I get it.
It's like, I'm pumped.
I wonder if they're onto
Nope.
something. Nah, I don't think there are any lines between us. Straight to curvy or diagonal or whatever. Straight or curvy or diagonal or whatever.
Nice.
Right? It would definitely be curvy.
It would be very good.
Now it's not the time for that. I have to make magic before I can, make magic. Hey, Landry?
Hey, what's up, Avery?
Can I talk to you for a minute? In private?
Oh, is something wrong?
No, well, sort of, I guess. I don't know. That's what I wanted to ask about.
Yeah, sure. I have to find someone to cover the floor, though. Finley reporting for duty!
I love Finley.
What?
It did not pick any of that up.
Of course it didn't. But I love how you knew that it was gonna be just too much. Go! Shoo! Shoo! Away with both of you! Heart to heart, your little hearts out!
Finley, there is no reason for you to assume that there's something going on. Just relax.
Oh, there is every reason for her to assume something's going on.
I don't think so.
Yes.
Wow, she's so eager to help out when it's something she gets to be nosy about. Thanks, pal. Landry, you ready?
Oh, sure. Here we go.
I lead Landry to the basement. It's always so quiet down here, and even though the rest of the place is really gloomy, I kind of like that dampening of the cafe noise. I think Landry likes it too. He's the only one that isn't freaked out by it. Well, Mason isn't either, but I don't think she's freaked out by anything. My mind's wandering a lot. I guess I'm nervous. Why am I nervous? This is Landry we're talking about. He'll understand. Hey, so...
Is everything okay, Avery? You can tell me if it's not. Oh, maybe that's what you're doing now. You can trust me with anything.
I sure hope so. Well, it's about the cafe.
Yeah, do you need your hours changed? Do you need a day off?
See, here's the weird thing. Landry acts like he's the manager, right? And he can do this stuff or whatever, but Reese says that he's the manager. But he doesn't even mention anything related to, like, you know, keeping...
Stuff.
Yeah, keeping stuff going.
Laws or whatever.
It's confusing me. But whatever.
I would say for Landry, it may be one of those ones where he's like...
He's like the team leader, probably.
Yeah, he's like the team leader. It's like, oh, you can ask me about stuff, and then I can point you in the right directions for you to figure the things out. Or if it's like a simple concern, I can solve that.
I betcha Reese is actually more of the traditional, like, in a restaurant, the head of house or whatever it's called. I can't remember. Where they're more about, like, finances, and they're not really there on the floor. Landry is the one that's on the floor making sure everyone's doing good.
Sounds like... Yeah, it sounds like that would actually make a lot of sense for how they work.
At least that's what I'm thinking. I don't know.
I would agree. Yeah. Do you need your hours changed? Do you need a day off? You should take more breaks, probably.
No, it's not any of those things.
Are you having any problems with anybody? Any cats? Did you develop a cat allergy?
No, it's the curse. I want to talk about the curse. He freezes in place and his voice stops short in a way that I didn't anticipate. I think I found a way to break it, and I wanted to show you. He looks so tense suddenly. Why isn't he saying anything? Want to study it with me? We could practice together, and then we'll break it for everyone else.
It won't work.
What?
I mean, sorry to be rude, but what's the point? It's not going to break the curse.
How do you know that?
Do you mean that book that used to be down here?
The magic book?
See, I know what you're thinking. It's a great idea, and I really appreciate that you're looking out for us. I just think it's not going to work. Sorry.
You haven't even given it a chance.
What is there to give? You can't even read it.
So you tried it already?
I got curious, but once I saw it was magic, I put it away. I'm not a witch, and neither are you.
A witch? Who said anything about witches? And how do you know that I can't read it? I found like a decoder bookmark, so I've been studying it.
Of course it's about witches. It's always about witches, Avery.
Wait, does he collect rocks because he's collecting his crystals and charging up his chakras?
No.
I
he
sure
just likes
hope
rock.
not.
No.
That's horrible.
Don't take his hobbies for granted. I don't know if you know how scary this whole magic thing is, so it's probably better if we both leave it alone.
This isn't the response I thought I'd get. This isn't like him at all. This isn't the confident Landry I expected. What does he know about magic? He gives me this sad, empty smile. He's so defeated. What could have gotten to him like this? I've never seen him like this, and it's starting to make me feel really uneasy. Maybe he does know something I don't? But I can't stop now. You don't get it. I've been practicing, and I can use the magic from the book now. Please, Landry, have a little faith in me, okay? I think we can do this, but I need your help. For what feels like an eternity, he doesn't say anything. He just stands there staring, studying me. I can't speak. Somebody's doing laundry again, and the air is so thin.
Oh my. A lot of people really like laundry.
Okay. Hey!
I'm sorry, I'm not letting that one die.
It's making my heart pound for more than one reason.
You know, if you were anyone else, I'd still say no. But when it comes to you, Avery, I don't know how to put it.
When it comes to me? When it comes to what about me? Do you believe in me? You just gotta trust me a teeny little bit and I'll prove it.
What did you figure out anyway? I can't even figure out where to start.
But that's why I'm here. I want to help you figure it out, and I also want to know why you know about magic in the first place. Maybe we both have stuff we can teach each other. Maybe I worded that last bit a little... well, never mind. The book and the decoder are at my place. How about you come over tonight, I'll order us dinner, and I can show you what I know. I don't know if this is swaying him at all. Has he always been this hard to read? Did I just not notice it behind his smiles?
I won't say it doesn't hurt to try because, well, I guess if you've been studying it, you probably know more than me. I should give you some credit. Okay, I'll come over, but can we get pizza? I haven't had it in ages. Graves never really wants to order it.
Graves doesn't like pizza? I knew I didn't trust him. Heresy.
Yes. Confirmation of the worst part.
Do you know who you're talking to? Of course we can order pizza. Anyway, meet me after work. We can head back together.
Okay, sure. But we better get back to work first before someone starts to wonder what we're doing down here. I mean,
it did take
they're
me.
not wondering.
It did take me just a little too long to figure out what he meant by someone.
Yes.
They're not that nosy, are they? Besides, what would they even think we were doing?
Finley's up there.
Right. Let's go.
The weird little dating sim perv.
I have expected to see Finley eavesdropping at the top of the stairs, but she's been out here waiting tables like she should be. Good. Reese is busy playing with the cats in a little world of his own.
Thank goodness. I was starting to feel my feet cave in from all this walking. I've been running back and forth since you guys took off.
That tells me you don't do a lot of standing or walking while serving. Finley, what do? Are you just a cat most of the time?
I think so.
Finley, there's like one customer here. That's sad. Hey!
Hey!
Her name's Gina.
Yup, it's my buddy, Gina. Hey, Gina.
Hey. Oh, hey.
So, I'm gonna take my break now. Avery, can you be a hon and get us each another cup of coffee? Just the stuff from the pot, nothing too fancy.
Oh, yeah, sure. I slip back into the kitchen to get a cup of coffee. I can't help but sneak a peek down to the basement. The door isn't latched and the light's on. Ooh, suspicious. Did Landry forget to turn it off? That's not like him. I should switch it off. Reese would probably give us so much grief about wasting electricity if he saw this. Click.
Oh.
Oh, Landry, are you still down there?
Oh, yeah. I just needed to get supplies down here first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll be up in a minute.
Is he avoiding me? It sure looks like it. Maybe I'm just worrying too much. It's easy to rationalize it to my head, but tell that to my gut. Did I do something wrong? I know that feeling. When something goes wrong with a semi-new friend, and then you're like, what did I do? Why are they avoiding me now?
It's been going so well.
Right?
I thought I hadn't rigged up.
I bring the coffee to Finley and her friend, but it's hard to focus on whatever they're saying to me. My thoughts are stuck in the basement. Landry comes up a few moments later, tools and glue in hand. I've never seen him do repairs when customers are here, but I guess it's quiet enough that he's going to just go for it.
I'm just gonna fix that wobbly table. The one over there.
I kind of worry about him. Because it seems
Yeah.
like he's got a lot of anxiety, and the only way to stop his anxiety is to work, and I get that.
But that's also not healthy.
Okay. Thank you. It's been infuriating to watch for the past few days.
Yeah.
On a good day, it's hard enough to get back into the swing of work after a break, but today it feels impossible. I bully Kotick with a bully Kotick with a ribbon dancer to pass the time. It's hard to resist sneaking glances at Landry. Maybe it's my imagination, but he seems more fixated on his work than usual. I'm gonna jump out the window. This is the slowest day of my life. Spying on graves is a good way to pass time, but no matter how many times I look, I don't see him. I have no idea where he could have gone or when. So that brings me back to the original plan of spying on Landry, huh? I guess Landry's chilled out. I catch him looking at me from time to time. He's pulled out a lot more tools, but I get the impression he's lost track of what he was working on. It's getting late. I don't realize it until the sun is coming in the windows at that awful angle that gets right into your eyes. And you can't drive on the freaking highway.
Nope. And people are like, oh no, it's not so bad. Just pull the blinders down. They don't work when it's at that right angle.
I'm not tall enough to have it just at the dashboard, you know what I mean?
Yep. I get that.
Reese and Finley head out. Now it's just us. Hey, Landry. He doesn't answer. Is he ignoring me? I wait a moment, then move closer. Landry! No answer. All he does is sit there, sanding a block of wood on this, ramp or something. He's focusing so hard it's almost like he'll fall apart if he stops. He could use a break before he runs himself into the ground. I walk up behind him, not sneak up or anything, of course, and put my hand on his shoulder. Landry.
Hi.
I feel him jump beneath my hand, but he quickly calms down.
Oh, Avery, I'm so sorry. I zoned out a little there, didn't I?
Yeah. You really were in your own world there for a while.
Yeah, it's kind of meditative, you know? I like it for that.
He leans back, and I can feel his head against my stomach. I hope he can't hear the butterflies in there.
You know, just a little bit of time where I don't have to think about anything.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but maybe we should think about going to get dinner. It's not good to work yourself all night.
Oh, I don't mind it. Work on this forever.
That's nice and all, but I can't.
You're right. Sorry. Give me just a second.
I kind of want to put my hand on his head right now. Is that weird? It's a little weird. But the opportunity vanishes. Landry gathers his tools and the scraps of carpeting that appeared from somewhere and disappears into the basement. He's down there for a few minutes. Did he get wrapped up in something again? Maybe I should check on him. I debate with myself on whether or not I... Oh, there he is.
All right, ready to go?
You got it. It's so late. I am so hungry. I have no idea. Oh, okay. I thought it was the end of the sentence. I was like, I don't get why it says I'm this hungry. I'm this hungry. Mochi must be bouncing off the walls right now waiting for food. Maybe I'll get him some canned food as an apology. I hear Landry lock the door behind me. It's followed by a long, heavy sigh.
Well, here we go.
I hear his footsteps. I don't know what it looks like for a cursed person to turn into a cat. Maybe this is my chance. I glance over my shoulder. He takes another step forward. Achoo! My eyes force shut as I sneeze. When I open them again, he's standing in front of me, significantly shorter and furrier than before. What terrible luck.
Ha. Oh, bless you.
Thanks. You ready to go? If I put in the order now, the pizza will get delivered not too long after we get home.
Go for it.
With a few taps on the handy Pizza-Loid app, I've already got my usual order in. I've got this down to a science. I give Landry a thumbs up and we head off. Landry trots ahead, then looks back at me.
Your place is this way, right? I think I know where it is.
Yep, shall we? Not I. It occurs to me once we've started down the street, we're taking the long way home. Huh. I hope we don't run into that creep from the other day. Maybe I'm overreacting. It's not like leather jacket wearing punks lurk around every corner.
They totally do. This neighborhood has changed so much since I was a kid.
I know that feeling.
There used to be a huge quilting shop here. Now the building is gone. I barely even recognize the place.
Did you grow up in the city?
Born and raised. My parents met here and haven't budged an inch in something like 25 years.
I can't even imagine what that's like. I'm from such a little backwoods town. There's only one bus and it goes approximately nowhere.
Sounds so nice, though. It's nice to get away and get some quiet for once. It must have been lovely.
I guess. I moved here for a reason, though.
Haha. Yeah, maybe I'm a bit spoiled by city life.
Yeah, there's nothing to offer in those little woodsy towns.
There are some good things from those little woodsy towns, too, you know? like you.
My heart skips a beat. Is he flirting on purpose or just trying to kill me?
Yes, he's trying to murder you.
I don't exactly follow where the threatening, I don't know.
It's not that he's threatening, it's, he's just trying to make your heart stop.
Oh, I gotcha. Hey,
That's
Nova.
it.
How's it going?
Hello.
Did you have lunch?
Yes, it's the lunch at times now.
The lunch time is now.
It is past the lunch at times now.
Okay, sorry,
Or
go
at
ahead.
least here. Wait, my line?
Yeah, do it one
I
more
guess.
time, sorry.
That's it. I'm glad you left it and came here, because otherwise we would never met.
He's trying to kill me.
Yep.
I open my mouth to respond with something equally charming and flirty, but something happens. Landry pauses, his tail bristling, and his pupils shrink to tiny slits. Oh, Nova, I think this is the first time that you've been to this stream, and just to let you know, this cat is not a cat, it's actually a person. Just some context.
Sure.
Nothing weird is going on here.
Da 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 da. I did a job.
They last played Genshin Impact.
Fun.
Go ahead.
Did you hear that?
I didn't hear anything. You okay?
There it is again. We better get going, Avery.
Why? What's wrong? Is something happening? I'm currently playing Genshin Impact too. That's funny.
Well, we appreciate the lurk. I hope you enjoy our fun story time.
Yes,
To avoid
welcome.
acting-
I'm gonna change the stream names from now on every time we do a visual novel to Storytime with TasteyTac.
Ah, yes, because I do most of the talking, unfortunately. Not my channel. Not something. Someone.
There are footsteps, distant but approaching. My heart pounds now for a much less pleasant reason. I knew we shouldn't have come this way.
We've got to get out of here. You go ahead. I'll distract him.
The footsteps get closer. Not running, but moving with purpose. I can't leave you here. You're just a cat.
It's fine. Just go. He's after me, not you.
I'm not about to let him get stomped by some scary biker-looking guy who hates cats. I scoop Landry in my arms and zip him into my hoodie and take off running as fast as I can.
Woo!
When was the last time I ran this hard? I can't remember. I feel Landry's claws digging into my chest. It hurts a little, but I'm not about to stop because of that. I hear muffled shouting somewhere between the sound of my heart and my ears. Wait, hold on. I hear muffled shouting somewhere between the sound of my heart and my ears. Yeah, okay. Is it Landry? Whoever's chasing us? Now isn't a good time to find out. I don't stop until I reach the apartment complex. Even then, I can't relax until we're inside. I slam the door and lock it behind me before the rest of my energy gives out. My lungs are on fire. I double over coughing as I try to catch my breath. Landry jumps out of my hoodie. He lands neatly on all fours, looking up at me with as much worry as I've ever seen on a cat's face.
I'm so sorry, Avery. I really didn't mean to scare you that much. It's fine. We're going to be fine.
Did he create that sound somehow?
I don't know.
What?
Deep breaths. Take deep breaths. It's okay. I'm so sorry.
What? What was that?
It's a long story, but it's okay now.
I don't know about that. Is that an axe murderer? Are you being chased by the mafia?
No, I'm sorry. It's not a big deal as I made it sound, okay? Just someone I don't want to see.
Even worse than those other two things? An ex?
Yeah. It's gonna be fine now, though. It's not like I'm being followed or something. So don't worry about it.
You scared the crap out of me, though. I'm not gonna just not worry about it.
I'm really sorry. Tell you what, if I give you a shoulder massage, will you forgive me?
I mean, I get it, we're on his route, but, like, that's, like, a really weird, like, apology thing to do.
I mean,
I don't care what sex you are.
Great, though.
Shoulder massages are amazing, but it's a weird thing. It doesn't matter what sex you are, though.
He's a kitty cat, though. It's gonna be a kitty cat shoulder massage, so he's just gonna sit there kneading away.
This sounds more like an IOU for the future, but I'll take it if it's a kitty massage, okay?
Yeah.
Like right now as a cat? Because, like, sometimes Mochi makes biscuits on my back while I'm trying to sleep, and that's not really a great massage. See, it is an IOU, and it's still weird.
I like it when my cats massage at me. They're like, "Aw, they're so happy."
I love.
Yeah, I'm talking about you, Mister. I don't sit on your lap anymore because your boyfriend is more comfy.
I love when cats make biscuits. It's the best feeling.
Yes. Oh no, I mean later. As a person. It's okay.
Yes, that sounds fine to me. You know he's saying it like that.
Yep. Sad thing is you were so high pitched I couldn't hear you on Discord, so I don't know if that got caught in Twitch or not.
Twitch won't get it, but I know OBS will.
I did get up fine, so I think we're good. Good. I give real good massages, I'm told.
I don't want to know. I almost forgot all about all that getting chased stuff, suddenly occupied by thinking about how strong Landry's hands must be. Ooh.
Ooh.
I'm gonna hold you to that.
I don't forget promises. And speaking of, I believe I was promised pizza.
Well, there it is. It's hiding behind the couch. It's about 3 days old.
Yes. It might have a little fuzz on it from my last pair of socks, but it should be eat.
Well, we ran here, so it's probably gonna take, like, a little while still. The place is around the corner and they know me, so not that long.
Are you on a first name bias with your local Pizzaloid people?
Bias?
Basis. I thought it was bias. That was my fault.
It's okay. I was like,
I was like,
I'm so confused. Well, the delivery guy does know my birthday. That's not good.
wow.
The only reason
Go
why
ahead.
me and John know our delivery or pizza delivery people is because this town is so small that the people that work for the pizza place used to work for McDonald's, and then they used to work for another place. So, you know.
Oh boy. Yeah, no, that makes sense on occasion. I better watch out before you run off with the pizza delivery person and leave us all.
You jealous? You worry about labor shortage already?
Of course I would be.
Thump goes my heart.
After all, we make such a great team on the floor.
Haha, oh yeah, we do. Man, even though my intentions were noble in inviting him over to study, now I'm wondering if I should talk to him about other stuff too. Like, is he flirting or what? I can't tell if he's messing with me or if he's that dense. Or just really has a flirty personality and doesn't mean anything by it. If only I could tell the me of a year ago that I'd move to the big city and have a will they won't they thing with a Maine Coon. No, I don't think so.
Yes. Your past you would have been thrilled.
I guess I shouldn't dwell on it, or I'm gonna make this real awkward for us. He's probably just here to humor me. So, you want to start looking at the book now? I've got it over there on top of the pile of DVDs.
Oh. You got any good movies here?
Nah, it's all my aunt's movies. She likes rom-coms and heist movies, but there aren't really a lot of movies where you get both of those at once. I've never heard of a heist movie. Is it supposed to be like
Think
mean,
of like Fast and the Furious. It's something where they're out to go steal all the things.
That makes sense now.
See?
Though there's Drifting Heart, the movie about the street racers who... Wait, no. We aren't here to watch movies. We're here to talk magic.
You're right. I just got sidetracked. I don't really get to watch a lot of movies anymore, so I got curious.
This guy, he really almost had me that time. I need to stay on my toes to keep him from changing the subject. That sounded like an actual... I was like, hold on a sec.
Funnily enough, after that sound effect, I heard my door open, but I can hear the grocery bag, so I know that my Cecily is here.
Another delay, just when we were finally about to get to it. I never thought I'd be so disappointed by pizza delivery.
Ha.
I run to the door to retrieve it, shooing the delivery guy away before he notices the talking cat in my living room. Alright, food's here, so no more delays. Crack my knuckles. You eat, I read. And also eat. I dump the pizza on the coffee table and settle into my usual spot on the couch. I can see Mochi's gross, flat little nose going wild at the smell of cheese, but I shoo him away with my hand while I set a piece out for Landry. After an apologetic nod to Mochi, Landry eats the cheese off his pizza slice. This isn't really much less gross than watching Mochi eat, but I shouldn't be rude.
Hey, buddy. What's your name?
Oh, that's Mochi. Don't let him eat any cheese, he gets the worst gas. I can't tell who's more disgusted, Mochi or Landry.
Oh, noted.
Also, because food is bad for cats and all that, but he's an unstoppable beast.
Is he your aunt's cat? This is her place, right?
Nah, he's mine and I brought him with me. But how'd you know this is my aunt's place?
You said it a few times. You said it a few minutes ago about her DVDs.
Oh, yeah, right. Wow, I'm such a space case.
You also mentioned having to find a place to keep all her junk mail once a little while back.
He remembers that stuff about me? I barely remember saying it. Wow, it's kinda goofy, but that makes me blush. Yeah, I've been using some of these fundraising postcards as bookmarks in the grimoire, actually. Here, I marked this page off for us to look at. You said you didn't think it was possible to read it, but let me show you a magic trick. With a big flourish, I pulled the decoder bookmark from the book and slap it down on the page. I see his little cat ears go all wide. Cat ears, sorry. His little cat eyes go all wide when the words unscramble.
Bigger and floopier.
And voila! Like a puzzle on the back of a cereal box. It's that simple.
So, you've really been reading it, huh? What's in the book?
It's kind of like a basic dictionary or something, I think. I don't know. It's got a lot of stuff, like finding your magic, common spells, common hexes. Let's see.
Hexes? Did you read that section?
Nah, I'm not the vengeful sort, so I'm not gonna try to curse anybody anytime soon. I'm learning the cool tricks. Oh, I should show you the sculptures I've been making. They're getting a little better.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that. I mean, not that you've been doing curses or hexes, but I don't know. I'm relieved. So, is there a section about breaking them?
Oh, you mean like for cat curse? Nah, I thought the same thing and sort of skimmed it, but I didn't see anything like that.
Haha. Oh yeah. I guess that wouldn't be in there either, huh?
Either?
Maybe we should look through that section anyways, you know? In case there's something you looked over. Not saying you're bad at finding things, of course, haha.
Yeah, okay. Want me to read it out loud while we eat? I used to get picked to read out loud in class all the time because I've got a good announcer voice. You hear my good announcer voice? in
Yes, it
1812.
it also does good ASMR voice. Read away.
So I read the section about breaking hexes for him. More accurately, I try. Once he realizes the hex breakers aren't relevant to our situation, he starts looking around like he's searching for something better to do. And for the bad breath curse, you just...
Do you want me to build a tree for Mochi? He looks like he could use some exercise. I could put it together at the cafe, and you could carry it back.
What? I mean, sure, but we can work that out later.
You're right. Haha.
He's been nervously laughing like that all night. I wish I could figure out a way to put him at ease, but he seems like he's really got his back up against the wall with this whole magic thing. Maybe going into hexes right away was a bad idea. He seemed interested, but they are kind of complicated. Here, let's go back a bit. I'm gonna start with the intro chapter, okay? Maybe we can do some exercises.
Oh, okay. Sure.
So pay attention, okay? I don't want stuff to backfire or something.
Sure, you got it.
I clear my throat and recite the basics of crafting a simple trick. For emphasis, and to show a little, I use it to make the pizza box turn into a crocodile mouth. It blinks its cardboard eyes and yawns, then reverts to its normal state. See? Now, of course, I've been practicing a bit, but I think that shouldn't be too bad to start with. Give it a shot.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking about getting that new ramp done by tomorrow. Graves said something about a new kitchen. Yes. A new kitten with hypoplasia coming in, so...
You weren't even looking.
Yeah, I looked away for a second. I'm so sorry. Can you do it again?
This is ridiculous. My temper spikes through the roof. I shouldn't blow up on him. I shouldn't. If you aren't gonna take it seriously, why'd you even come over? You're being pretty rude right now. Why can't you just take me seriously? I'm trying to help you.
Look, Avery. I'm sorry, but I really can't do that. And I can't let you do it either. I'm taking this seriously enough to know I shouldn't pretend with magic. And you probably shouldn't either.
What? I think I know what I'm doing, thank you. I'm just trying to help you out, and you won't even respect me enough to listen to me. Landry takes a deep breath and pauses like he's trying to control himself. His tail twitches wildly.
Avery, you're playing with fire. You're gonna get burned. And then what am I gonna do? I've already had enough problems caused by magic and witches. I don't need any more.
His voice is so controlled, level, which is not the way that you did it.
No.
I almost wish he'd just get angry instead of whatever this is. Yeah, the way you read it was very angry.
Yes.
I'm the one that's supposed to be angry. What do you mean, enough problems? I can't help you with something if you aren't even going to tell me about it.
Avery, I'm sorry. I can't talk about this anymore right now. I need some time to think about it. I'm sorry.
He breaks out into a dash for the window. In a blink, he's gone. Landry, wait! Landry! No answer but the sound of rustling leaves as he scrambles down the tree to wherever the hell he's going to go now. I slump back on the couch. I can feel myself deflating. Now what am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to show my face at the cafe tomorrow knowing things just got super weird between us? What am I supposed to say to him? I don't want to do this. Maybe I should just give up on all this and move back home.
Yes.
Arr.
Mow.
I'm interrupted from my mood's death spiral by Mochi headbutting my leg. I wave my hand to shoo him, then curl up into a little ball to ward him off. I already fed you. Go away. I can feel him purring as he rubs his face against my hand. He's never this affectionate. Is he trying to comfort me? I'm not going to question it. I throw my hands around him and hug him to my chest. Thanks, buddy.
And now he begins to wriggle for freedom. He's like, I was going to comfort you, but not this much.
I sleep like garbage. And I'm going to cough like garbage. Hold on.
Oh dear.
I try my best. Mochi is sweet and patient. He sleeps next to me on the couch for as long as he can stand it, but eventually he gets frustrated by my tossing and turning. Every time I try to drift off, I just remember that barely restrained anger. That haunted empty smile when you told me to give up. How'd I end up hitting such a nerve? What happened? Why won't he tell me? Does he think he's protecting me, or is he just being a defeatist coward? Am I even being fair thinking about it like that? Who knows?
Yep.
I don't.
You are perfectly correct to have feelings and emotions and thoughts of your own.
10 years pass by my estimation. I start hearing those crappy birds shriek, which tells me the sun will be up soon. I hate that when you've been up all night and then you hear that noise and you're like, oh, well damn.
Even better yet, in the area that my folks had moved to down here in Texas, you get birds at midnight. It's annoying as hell. It is dark and you hear birds and you're like, this is not okay.
If it's the normal sound for the area, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Did I seriously do this all night? I drag myself up from the couch. Exhaustion tugs at my eyes and churns my stomach. But I've finally given up on this whole sleep thing. It's not gonna happen. Now what? It kind of sounds tempting to just call out of work. Fake sick, watch movies all day, you know the drill. But I don't know if I can do that without thinking about Landry. I don't know if I can do anything without thinking about Landry. Guess I have no choice. I have to do it. Not only is this the earliest I've ever been at work, it's the earliest I've ever been anywhere. I wasn't even born this early. Good thing I finally have my own key. I thought the walk was quiet enough on a regular day, but walking here around 5 a.m. is a whole different story. It's like being in a weird bubble of quiet.
I kind of like that time zone where everything else is still very quiet. Mm-hmm. But I think I've just kind of gotten used to that, being an early morning stalker for most days.
Stalker as in S-O-T... or S-T-O-C-K-E-R, for you guys wondering.
Nah, it's totally the S-T-A-L-K-E-R. I follow ghosts around at the nights of the early.
A couple shops are in the process of opening right now, including the cafe. The lights are already on. I know Mason comes in early, but this early? Inside there's carpet and tools sprawled all over the place. So my hunch was right. The floor looks like there was a tornado in a hardware store. There's tools and carpet squares sprawled everywhere. There are traces that he's been around all over the place in the form of a discarded staple gun, some wood glue, and other tools, but I don't see him at all. The cats pile around whatever this new structure is supposed to be, so that means he hasn't been here in a while either. Did he leave already? Nope. I hear something in the basement. Sure enough, the light's on. It sounds like someone's standing there. Wait, what did I miss? Someone's what?
Standing there, yes.
Okay. Hey, Landry?
Oh, sanding, I'm sorry. Like, with sanding paper.
Sanding something, that's what it was.
Yes.
Wood clatters to the ground. Crap, I hope I didn't make him fall or something. I scramble down the stairs and there he is, sitting on the floor. It looks like he's been sanding a 2x4, even enough that it's made it dip in the wood. What are you doing down here?
I don't know. I was just thinking, and I guess I kind of zoned out. I've been a bit distracted.
He looks exhausted. I can see the bags under his eyes. Have you been doing this all night?
Night? What time is it?
The sun's coming up. Looks like you got even less sleep than I did.
Look, I'm really sorry for all this. I didn't mean to stress you out.
And I'll wait until you're done with whatever you put in your mouth.
She knows.
You're not as sneaky as you think you are.
Totally sneakier than you think I am. I've eaten 2 chips.
We can stop the stream if you're
Nah.
okay.
Oh no, I was a little peckish.
But that's what I
You're
mean. If you're feeling hungry,
Yeah.
we can stop.
Nah, we can get to like the segue to the next day or something like that. We're good.
Okay.
Look, I'm really sorry for this. I didn't mean to stress you out. You can go home and take the day off. I'll tell everyone you weren't feeling well.
Like hell I will. I came here for a reason and I'm not gonna give up and turn back. Please, Landry, whatever it is, you can talk to me about it, okay?
No, sorry, but no. I meant it when I said I don't want to talk about it.
Hold on a sec.
Dun dun dun. Dun. Sounds like Ghost is doing a secret thing, which means I'm gonna see if I can do a thing.
Nerds is home.
Ah, say hello to the nerds.
Yes, yes. Okay.
Nothing good comes from picking at scabs like that.
Oh no, this should be a full new line, I think.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I was missing a half a line on the last one. No? Oh, never mind. It's better for everyone if we just leave it alone and go about our lives. Nothing good comes from picking at scabs like that.
Well, something's gotta give. Look at you. You're miserable, and it's gonna wear you down until you snap. Don't feed me this "it's been fine" crap. Cause I can tell you always hated this cat curse. Why won't you let me help you?
Avery, please, just stop. This isn't your business. You aren't even cursed.
I'm making it my business because I care about you. A lot.
And I like you too, Avery.
You missed the too much part. It's a little different. There's a little nuance to the like you there.
Sorry.
This is why you shouldn't eat while recording.
No, that was really dry air. And I'm out of drink. Oh. Oh, I got a little bit left in that. Ah, hold on. Oof. Wow, I think my sinus meds wore off. My goodness. Okay, we're okay. We're good.
We're almost done, and then we'll finish.
Yep. Fair. Sorry, guys. And I like you too much, Avery. Why don't you get it? I think you think it's fun and games, playing wizards and warlocks. You have no idea what's happened to me. What's happened to any of us. I could die, Avery. What if the other curse is still there? And the more you push...
Wait, other curse? Wait, he likes me? Well, that's not the way I expected this conversation to go. My brain short circuits for a second. Which of those things do I even start with? Landry looks like he wishes he could pack up all those words like he would his tools and cram them back in his mouth. He shrinks in on himself, looking to the divot in the woodblock.
Sorry, I got a little too worked up. I probably shouldn't have said all that.
It's okay. You shouldn't have to sit on it like that. But why don't you just tell me what happened, and then I can tell you if I think I can help? You don't have to do everything by yourself. I want to be here for you. My pulse is racing, though. I can't tell if it's more from the adrenaline of arguing or the adrenaline of being this close to Landry. I take a gamble and reach out to take his hand in mine. I hope my palms aren't too sweaty. His hands are rough but warm. He weaves his fingers between mine but looks in every direction besides mine. Which is fine. I think I'd explode on eye contact.
All right. It might sound a little hard to believe, but...
Landry, I spent all of last night trying to teach you magic. Nothing's a little hard to believe anymore.
Point taken. Okay, I'll try to start at the beginning.
He takes deep breath as if fortifying himself.
So, I'd had a rough day, got fired from my job, all sorts of things went wrong. I went to go unwind at this bar by my apartment. I get there and there's this kid up at the bar. He's way too young to be there, you know? Looks like high school freshman. Nobody seems to notice, and I think that's pretty weird. So I tell the bartender, hey, is everybody okay with this kid being here? Isn't that illegal? And he's like, what kid? The only kid, and I point to the kid next to me. Bartender's surprised, like he's seeing him for the first time, then calls over the bouncer. Meanwhile, the kid is furious, starts shouting at me about breaking his glamour or something. He comes swinging at me. Then, he was just a kid, but I fought right back. I'm not proud of it, but I did it. No, I'd had a bad day, and he made it worse. I wasn't in the mood.
Aw, man. Bar fights are pretty normal where I'm from, though, so I can't really get too angry, but at the same time, the way that this game's set up, it makes you really judge Landry harshly.
Yeah, but it's supposed to. It's part of his character arc and his building. But it's something where it definitely is not a good situation.
Wasn't the right call.
Jeez. I swear I'm not someone who beats up high schoolers. I'm really ashamed of this. But I landed a punch right in the face. Gave him a huge shiner. I still regret it. Anyways, we both get kicked out. This kid's getting mad, still shouting at me, telling me stuff like, your temper is going to kill you someday, and I'll make sure of it. He points right at my chest and he says he's putting a curse on me. Says that if I ever lose my temper at someone again, my heart will explode.
Oh, see, and that's why he didn't get angry.
Yep.
Oh dear.
Yep. And that sounds ridiculous, right? But my chest starts hurting, and it doesn't stop. It's like it catches on fire. So I ran. I didn't know where I was gonna go. I had to get away. It's funny. While I was freaking out, I ran into Graves. I had no idea who he was, but he was really nice and soothing, asked me what was wrong, gave me a bottle of water, all that. He said I reeked of magic, and he could see what the kid did to me. He told me and the kid were both witches.
He and the kid.
Oh, that would be why I couldn't quite understand the beginning. That's it.
Sorry.
Told me he and the kid were both witches, and the kid marked me, made me a target or something like that. Now, normally you don't believe someone who tells you a witch cursed you, right? But I could feel it. I knew. So I agreed, but all he did was overwrite the heart curse with this cat curse. And that's where I am now. I don't even know what to say. I settle for rubbing my thumb. Oh, this is you.
I was waiting. I was like, she'll figure it out in a sec.
Yeah. Once I'm done reading all the lines that are always mine all the time.
I don't even know what to say. I settle for rubbing my thumb reassuringly against the back of his hand. He seems to appreciate that at least. Of course, Graves was behind the cat curse. I feel anger ripple in my stomach thinking about it, but Landry squeezing my hand makes me forget who Graves even is. Is that why you got all scared about being chased last night too? Like, that bratty kid was coming back to finish the job?
Every time I even feel a hint of magic, I panic. I can kind of feel it in my chest from time to time now, and it's terrifying. I always wonder if it's him or if it's someone else, since I'm a target or something now.
That's a lot to deal with. No wonder you've been so stressed about it. When I look up, our eyes meet. He looks even more tired than before, but somehow it seems like he's had some pressure lifted from him too.
It feels pretty good to just tell someone about it. Only Graves knew before, and even then, he's barely around anymore.
It doesn't sound like he's much good for this anyway. If his solution is just to put a cat on everything.
I guess not. It did seem like a really weird way of approaching it, but who am I to question? I don't know anything about magic.
Maybe magic isn't the only way to go about this. Maybe we just need to go find this kid and talk it out. Then he can fix whatever he did.
If we can find him, maybe. But how? He could be anywhere. He could have left the city by now.
Well, you won't know unless you try, right? Have you tried to find him before? Besides, where's a teenager gonna go on their own? I know I sure couldn't have just run off somewhere at that age.
True. I haven't exactly tried.
So maybe this is something you guys can work out. I mean, if you haven't even tried it, who's to say it won't work?
I can't really refute that, I guess.
After all, we can go make Graves talk. I've got a lot of questions for that vampire-loving weirdo.
For what it's worth, I don't think it's the same curse for everyone else. Nobody else had a previous run-in with magic, as far as I know. At least you didn't, right?
Unless you count the magician at my birthday party when I was 6.
See?
I see. Though I still have one remaining question about all this.
What's wrong?
What was that you said about liking me? He inhales a sharp breath, a tiny little gasp. He's so fun to fluster.
Oh, I don't know. Does it have something to do with you saying you care about me?
He's got this real sly smile on his face, and I feel my face heating up. When he rests his palm on my cheek, I'm pretty sure he can feel it too. I guess I also get flustered easily. It's not a bad thing. I think they may have something in common. Oh my gosh, it happened way sooner than I thought it would.
We got our smooch.
I have to crane my neck up a bit to kiss him, but that's certainly not a bad thing either. I also have to get on tiptoes a bit, so I guess that's going to take some getting used to. Fortunately, he leans down when he returns the kiss. That makes things a bit easier. I'm so tired, but I feel so relieved. Oh my.
Yeah.
It's tempting to just fall asleep right here. Maybe Landry wouldn't mind either. So now what?
That's a hell of a follow-up question.
Oh, I mean, what do we do next? We could go investigate Graves' apartment, or wait until he gets back to shake him down, or we could have a group meeting with everyone else or something.
Well, I don't know about you, but first thing I want to do is get some.
I really want to denounce it, but yes, Avery is more of a flat white.
I mean, yeah. Hot chocolate and a glass of milk.
Oh no, do you not know what a flat white is?
No.
Flat white is a... So, do you know what a cappuccino is?
Yes.
Okay, so think cappuccino, but they separated the foam and the coffee, so the white foam is completely white, it's not mixed in any way, and it sits on the top, and then the bottom is just pure black coffee, basically. It's a Starbucks thing. It's not much different than an actual cappuccino, to be honest with you. So.
Then maybe when we've gotten more sleep and have a little more grounding, we can talk about it again.
Oh my god, you're a genius. But we're already here, so does it really make a lot of sense to go home and come back?
You aren't really working until the afternoon shift. How about you go get some rest in Graves? I do that sometimes when he isn't around. His couch is pretty comfy.
That feels weird to me. I mean, sleeping in my boss's place? Aren't there, like, laws about that? There is.
There is. Not that I'm aware of.
Landry, you're such a bad influence!
Great. And he isn't there right now anyway. I think you're making it weirder than it is.
I mean, he's also not wrong.
I mean, this is also true. I mean, we've got a big old couch in the primarily manager's office at my place of work. And I'm pretty sure there are some times where I look at that like, you know, I just want to go and sit on that couch and nap for my lunch break. But, there's a manager in there on the computer. I mean, it's on the complete other side of the room, and it's actually a fairly big room for an office, but it'd still be a little weird.
I know for sure I'm not gonna, like, throw out brand names just in case for some reason that makes a big deal for my channel. But one of the places that I worked at for sure, it was a major no-no for employees to sleep while on the premises. So you had to go to your car and go to sleep.
I can kind of get that, but at the same time, I mean, as long as you're not, like, falling into a deep sleep where you do not wake up. I can see you, like, napping at the table in the break room or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, right. Among the coffee beans, you could make a nice little bed out of flour sacks and hope Mason doesn't need any of them while you're down here.
Nah, I'll just take the couch.
Yeah,
Okay.
if Mason sees you on her flower, she's gonna murder you.
We're just gonna end it here, though. So I'm gonna save.
Okie dokie.
Because it has been at least almost 3 hours since we stopped.
It's 4. It's 4:03 hours.
Let me get rid of that. I don't know. I think it's this one. Yes. Okay. Thank you guys for coming out and hanging out with us and lurking. I always have a lot of fun doing these.